you got it locked on Roadium Radio.
Due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, Dr. Dre is in the motherfucking house. So right about now, and I say, yo Steve, are you with me? ICE, are you with me?
Here's a little something about a nigga like me that never should've let me buy a tape from Steve. Ice Cube would like to play dope shit mixed by Dr. Dre. And since I was a youth, I like COMPTON. Now I like the motherfucking Roadium. Buying a tape or two, that's what the hell I do. You don't like Tony A? Well, fuck you, this is a game, and I'm in it. Ice Cube will fuck you up in a minute with a right, left, right, making you sick. And then you see Tony A is on the mix.
Tony A. Tony A. When you're ready, go.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 233. I almost forgot it, but yes, 233, okay? I want to thank everybody in the live chat, everybody that's talking shit, everybody that's logged in, everybody that's not talking shit, everybody who liked, subscribed, commented, whatever, it doesn't matter, you guys are still watching. Other than that, I want to encourage you guys to go back and watch verse for verse with Drea and D Duchess. The shit was dope. The shit was off the hook. This is where two artists go pretty much verse for verse. Okay, and at the very end, I throw them a beat, something that they normally wouldn't rap to, see if they can freestyle or adjust to it with the verse that they already have, and it all works out because the live chat is the judge of the show. So you guys are the ones that determine who wins. And whoever wins, I mark them down because eventually I'll bring them back to go heads up or go verse for verse with another winner. And we'll continue to go with, from there. So I encourage you guys to go back and watch that. That was round two. Round one was MC Wicks and Hazard. So go back and check that out. We're going to do a verse for verse soon, very soon, and it may possibly in about 2 weeks. And I got two other guys already booked, so make sure you guys pencil that in. Other than that, you know what? Continue to submit your music. March is already done. April's pretty much already done. So the only way I could squeeze people in case somebody cancels. Okay, so continue to submit your music at roadiumradio@gmail.com, and we will get back to you via email. So other than that, thank everybody for tuning in. And without further ado, please allow me to introduce my very first guest for the night, the one and only Noeazy. How are you?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. You know what? I need a nap. I'm kind of like sluggish right now, but it's all good though, because many times when I go to the gym, I give it all I got, and then my old ass gets tired real quick now.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Really?
Yeah, I slept in a lot today though, but
okay,
I'm rested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I've heard a lot about you. A lot of the artists that have been here have been on your podcast, and I think that's a good thing that we're giving people a platform, especially independent artists that may not have had a platform before in the past.
Yeah.
Before in the past, the only platforms that we had was like a Power 106, a K.A. or a 92.3 The Beach.
Yeah.
But now we're making our own platform for independent artists, and I believe that's a good thing.
Yeah, and you inspired that. You and a lot of other, podcasts inspired that for sure. So,
well,
thank you.
First of all, thank you for that. When I first started this, I didn't really know what the hell I was doing, and I kind of still don't know what the hell I'm doing. But you know what? I saw that there was not only a hunger for a lot of artists to get out there and to do their thing, but I saw that there were no platforms. I might have heard when I first started doing it, keep in mind, I'm not a big time podcast listener, but there was maybe only two that I had heard of,
When you started?
Yes, when I started. Of course, one of them was Joe Rogan, but that's a bigger one. And then I heard of Vlad.
Vlad,
okay.
Is that considered a podcast?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe it might not be live, but it is a podcast. And then when I started, I believe I started hearing of Hoodstocks. I believe he was already doing it before me, but he was more sharing people's life story who were in prison. And this was just mostly for rap artists. But before we get into, what you had shared with me earlier, that you were a part of a group, now you got a podcast, and now I believe you're a recording artist.
No, I'm like I'm the engineer slash producer and stuff like that. That was my position in the group to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like the one that made the beats and stuff like that.
Okay. Now, for people that may not know who they're listening to right now, they call you Noeazy.
Yeah,
Can you explain exactly who Noeazy is? Like, where did you grow up at, man? Like,
I grew up in Rancho San Pedro projects.
Okay.
Grew up there all my life, and that's where I got my name too. When I started making beats, like in middle school, everyone was like, "What's gonna be your name?" There was a Samoan family that we used to live by, and then one of the guys was like, because my name's Noel, right? But they call me Noe, so like Noeazy, and it just stuck. We went with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And how old were you when
I
you
think
got
I
that
was
name?
like 15.
Okay, so you grew up right here in the Harbor area, San Pedro.
Yeah, on Second and Beacon.
Okay, okay, that'll work, man.
Yeah.
And so what elementary, middle school, or no, back then it was junior high?
At that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dana.
Okay, you went
But
to
before
Dana.
that was elementary school was Barnhill.
And you went to Pedro?
Pedro.
So, you know, it's funny. I went to Banning, okay? I didn't graduate. I just said I graduated backstage.
Same, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to go to Pedro for summer school one time in high school. Mm-hmm. And believe me, it was very, very uncomfortable because back then in the 80s, you know, it was very hard. And everybody knows the tension that was going on, especially during the whole gang and crack epidemic, that dudes from Pedro really couldn't come over here. And dudes from Wilmington really couldn't go over there. You know, it was just a whole, you know, if you will, gang war. You know, I'm thankful that has changed. Like I truly, truly am, because back then we probably wouldn't be able to have these conversations.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and I'm thankful that, you know, I always said if I can survive the gang epidemic and the crack epidemic, I can survive COVID.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So
did you? I mean, you obviously did, but did you get it? COVID?
No, hell no.
Oh, you didn't get it?
No, hell no.
Oh, man, you're one of the few, man.
Yeah, and I'm still trying not to get it. So, but you know what? I haven't been sick in now I want to say at least 7 years.
Really?
Like I haven't been sick. But it all started when I changed all my eating habits, started working out, and drinking a lot of water.
Yeah, that helps.
So drinking a lot of water.
I just started that like 2 days ago.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna do it like for a few months, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what, and a lot of people used to make fun of me. I literally would walk around every day with a gallon of water. Yeah. And everybody like laughing, what the hell is that? You know, but we don't realize how valuable and how good water is for our body. That's why, but a lot of people don't like it. They don't like the flavor of it. So I buy amino acids. It changes the flavor.
Oh, so you don't like the flavor either?
Yeah. So what I do, it's called Blue Raz, and I just put it in there, and whatever you sweat out, it replenishes back to your body.
Oh, really?
So that's what I do, man.
Amino acids, huh?
Yes, yes. Other than that, man, so you grew up in Pedro.
Yeah.
I know you have a brother, if I'm correct, was a part of a group.
Yeah, my older brother, Sam, he was part of Mexiclan with Mokes.
Okay.
You had Mokes here a few times.
Yes. First of all, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
And I didn't know that. Danny's the one that told me that that was your brother. And now, you know what? Now, I know you said you were a part of a group, but I don't really want to touch into that. Was your brother first, like, into the whole hip-hop scene, or did you guys come up together as far as...
So, man, it was... so him... We learned music in church growing up, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, it was different genres we learned. He stuck a lot on that norteño music, like rancheras and stuff like that, romanticas.
Right.
I was more like in, like, the land type of, like, salsa, merengue type shit.
Right.
That was what I liked the most. But just living in the projects, automatically you're around that music and people that want to. I think we're probably the only people that had like a recording recording studio in the projects at the time. I don't know if there's one there now, but we had a legit studio in one of the rooms, like as a kid.
And about what age do you remember hearing your brother rap?
Man, I remember I was like probably I was in elementary school for sure.
Okay.
And I remember I still remember the rap too. It was like he did a lot of Christian stuff at the time.
Okay.
So he had like a little Christian rap and stuff like that. And then we had like some people that we all grew up in the same area. So people were like, man, he makes some beats for us. And then he started making beats for people around the block. And that's how that part started with the hip hop. Okay.
And you yourself being raised in the church, did you ever grow up playing any instruments? Or?
Yeah. That's where I grew up learning. I play all the instruments, but I don't like to say because just people are too pro out here, so I can't compete against that. But I could get down with some instruments for sure.
You know, but sometimes, look, let me say this. I know sometimes people say, when you said I could play all instruments, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to say that.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a quote, and it said this: if sometimes you don't toot your own horn, don't complain that there's no music.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes you do have to share your story, you know, and nobody is going to share your story like the way you can. You know, for a long time, my manager who passed away is the reason why we started this, and it's the reason why I directed a documentary dedicated to him. And it wasn't until my son one day that I was telling my son a story about him, and he told me that all that is nice and everything. He said, but what about your story? And I just never thought about it, like any of that. When I started telling him about the Dr. Dre stories, the Ice Cube stories, the whole mixtapes, me being signed to Disney, like he didn't know any of that because I never told him.
Wow.
I never told him. So he said, wait a minute, you were signed to Disney? Like, yeah. He goes, you.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
Hey, your son didn't know that, huh?
Yeah, I still have Xerox copies of all my checks with the Mickey Mouse stamp on it. I got a gold Mickey Mouse watch they gave me, you know, and I got a gold record that I produced. And, but you know what? I would have took all that to the grave, man. But
Really?
if it wasn't for him, like telling me, what about your story? I would. So I encourage you to share your story, man.
And that happened recently. I think actually it's crazy you're talking about that because at first I was like behind the scenes, you know, even with the music what we were producing as a group. I was just like the guy that putting it together and stuff like that. Right. But after a while, when everything just, you know, we take breaks, but you know, the whole music, there's always breaks when it comes to groups because people want to stop doing for whatever reason. And I started thinking, man, I should probably be the face of it now, you know, and put all my strength and everything I'm putting into the. I mean, I'm literally doing it already. Just let it be known that, all right, that's me. This is what we're doing, and we're creating this shit, you know. Yeah,
you know. Quick little story, man, and maybe this would encourage people out there that like to say, I'm behind the scenes. I'm just a behind the scenes guy.
Yeah.
I think people like us need our flowers, man, right now while we're still alive.
I hear you.
So let me encourage people that maybe want to say, I'm just a behind the scenes guy. Look, I was a producer and a DJ for this album, but for the first High C project, okay? For our second video, we had two directors right out of college. We didn't know who they were going to become. But they went to Disney, they had a meeting with us, and they pretty much talked us into like, let us film your video. We want to do your video. This will be our first video we ever directed out of college. We said, okay, no problem. We went to Venice Beach and we did it. Great video. I still like to watch that video, okay? And you know who those guys are now today?
Who's that?
Are you familiar with the Hughes brothers?
Yeah.
That was them.
Really?
They also did our third video.
Wow.
After that, they went on to do Tupac. They did MC8, Menace to Society, Dead Presidents, American Pimp, The Defiant Ones, Book of Eli. All those great movies, man.
That's crazy.
Now, I wasn't really in our first I'm Not Your Puppet video, but the second one, they told me, we need you to be in it. And I said, well, I'm just the behind the scenes guy. He goes, how's anybody ever going to know who you are? And it was true.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so I encourage you to come forward now and let people know who you are. And anybody else out there that's listening, whether you're podcasting, producing, or DJing, or behind the scenes, I think it's time for people to get to know who is the person, you know, behind, you know, if you will, pulling the strings, making things happen.
Yeah, for sure. I believe that now, you know. At first, I was more like, I don't want to be that person. But it's not even about you getting like even though like the flowers do, you know, it was just like, I remember when it really hit me was I was at a taco truck and then I had my shirt on, right? And then someone looked at me like, oh, that's so-and-so's brand, huh? And it was like by far not even close to the person that they were talking about. Like it wasn't even someone from the group, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, like, now you know what? I'm gonna make this shit a statement. This is my shit. And I started moving like that, you know?
Right. You know, like for an example, are you familiar? I know you know who he is, Bobby D from Bobby D Presents.
Yeah.
Okay. When I started this podcast, we were just following each other on social media, and he started following me back. So I reached out to him. Now, keep in mind, this guy is probably the biggest promoter nationwide. This guy promotes the big, or should I say, the most popular rapper in the world, which is Snoop Dogg. Okay, he has Cube, he has B Real, like he has all of these guys that he promotes, throws these gigantic concerts. I just hit him up, and he shot me his number, and he said, what's going on? And I said, I want to interview you on my podcast. And he said, I'm more a behind the scene guy.
Oh, really?
I go, but nobody knows, your face. Nobody knows who Bobby D is, man. And I kind of want to share that. And he was like, okay, cool. And this guy showed up in a green Lamborghini, bro.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And
on L Street? Oh, shit.
Yeah. And it was funny. I asked him, I said, man, you got a lot of these? He goes, I got about 19 cars.
Like a lime green one or like a neon one?
There you go.
Yeah?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. 19 cars. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how do you approach the people you interview? Because I kind of want to learn from that too. Maybe you could give me some tips.
To be honest, okay. Several ways, and maybe this will help other podcasters that have asked me, because sometimes it's just too much to text, okay?
Yeah.
I think, number one, what helps me is that I've been in this game for a long time, since 1987. So I have a little bit of history behind me so that when people find out, or kind of like when I first started hitting people up, I was literally sending them my Wikipedia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then they were like, wait, you work with Tina Marie?
Yeah.
Or Cypress Hill? Yeah. Where you been this whole time? I went and got a job for 15 years, bro. That's what I did from 2002 to 2017. I only came back for 1 year to DJ for Quick and AMG. Okay?
After 17?
No, in the middle. I DJed for 1 year. That was 2006. And then after that, I just called it a wrap again. I just went back to work. I was working right here in Compton at the Ralph's Distribution Center. And so I was working there, and I was a Teamster for 15 years, and I loved it, and I was happy. Yeah. But when my manager passed away, that's when I decided to direct. So after that, I started the podcast, and I'm skipping a lot. But people that I was hitting up already knew me, from the past. So they were saying yes, yes. And the people that didn't know me, I was just like, look, bro, I know you left me on red, but at least look me up. And if you don't care to, then just tell me no. Yeah. But when they saw my history, then they said, okay, let's do it. Then they would come and they would see everybody that I knew, and they were like, where you been? That's like the number one thing.
Amen.
I know other podcasters that have hit me up and have told me, hey, man, how did you get this guy? How did you get this guy? I just DM'd them, bro.
Yeah.
That was it.
Sometimes that works better than like a professional email, man. Like, cause I'm telling you, when I started, I hit up, shout out Scheme. I don't even know who Scheme, Westmont Scheme.
It sounds familiar.
He's on that So Rough, So Tough remix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was actually one of my artists. One of my first artists on the podcast. Mm-hmm. And I hit him with like a professional level, boom, boom, boom. And then it left on red. And then I hit him up on like personal level. Hey, bro, boom, 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 on my personal page. Mm-hmm. And he reacted to that one right away. So that's why I want to know like how I had that conversation with him too. Like, what worked better for you? Like, come in as a homie or as a fucking
I think sometimes,
CEO shit,
I think sometimes direct. I only got like, there are certain artists that I go after, and I've only got one through an email. All of them were just through
oh,
the DM.
Really?
Yeah.
And you got some good, man. I was looking, because people, and when high school, I was like, Be Real, you had the dude from Beat Nuts, what's his name?
Psycho Les.
Psycho Les.
Yeah.
Man, you had some, it's an honor being sitting here, right?
Yeah, man.
That's
Thank
some
you.
good shit.
Like with B-Roll, okay, I met B-Roll in 1991 when we started doing shows, okay? I met him and Send Dog, so I kind of knew them already. I want to say 94, I met Eric Bobo. I did some tracks with Eric Bobo.
On the bongos? Or?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, an amazing percussionist. And so it wasn't until like 96, 97, 98 that I started working with like Frost, Slow Pain, rest in peace, Nino Brown, JV. So I did my whole round with the Chicano rap thing, the late 90s, okay? Then 2002 was when I left. So I always tell artists that come here, if you came out around between 2002 to 2017, most likely I didn't hear of you.
I hear you.
But you'll be surprised how many dudes get mad at me. What do you mean you never heard of me? I just told you I wasn't listening to music.
So you really like fell off for the face of the earth as far as
music? I wanted to.
Yeah.
No social media, no nothing. And I'll be honest with you, I was happy, man.
Yeah.
As soon as you come back on social media, all the fucking drama starts.
No, yeah. Besides the social media, like music-wise, you weren't like up
nothing.
on what? No,
nothing, bro. Well, you know what? No, I take that back. I had a female here that I was working with only in 2005 because I had a label interested in her. If the label wasn't interested in, I probably wouldn't be working. But I was just doing a little bit, and the music was sounding great, just didn't work out. So I had a job where I was making $1,000 every Thursday, bro.
Wow.
So, and great benefits. So Sometimes honestly, I should have just stayed there.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy you're saying that because I love work because it funds my dream, but the dream is to not have to do that. In my
See, I'm living that retired life right now, bro.
Oh, okay.
So I'm blessed and I'm thankful that I can do what I love. But podcasting, man, I think one of the hardest things for me is the scheduling, because you deal with a lot of prima donnas. You deal with a lot of guys that think they're just shit and they're not.
I hear you.
Okay, guys that won't return your calls. You know what's funny? One of the most important ladies, then they call her the godmother of hip hop. Okay,
You had her here, right?
Violet Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, probably the most important people, East and West Coast. Okay, I call her. I've been on her since I've been 19 years old. Sure, I'll do an interview. I get a guy that dropped a record and tells me, I had 60,000 views on Latin Beast.
It's a trip when people say that, man. When it's someone else's platform and they take credit for it.
But I'm like, well, I'm just trying to book you. Well, right now, I don't know about all that. I'm in a good place. I don't know if I want to do an interview. Fuck off then, honestly. And I don't try to be try to be dick, but later on, they'll come back, hey, bro, when that song is no longer popping, I'm down to do it. Well, you're going to have to wait at the end of the line.
I had that situation already where I had some guy that I was actually looking forward to having a sit down with. And I think, so when I book shows, I don't go to work, so I miss out on work. I schedule the guys.
See, some people don't realize
they don't realize that we're losing money, And then we invest in, the help there too, the things that we need around. And I think I asked like, oh, what do you drink? So I got to have it.
Right.
And then I think he hit me like, oh, I ain't even going. I was like, oh shit. He's like, I got to do something else. Like, you weren't even going to tell. In my head, I was like, you weren't even going to tell me. And I was like, and then in the future, he reached out to come back, and I was like you said, behind the
I don't even mess with them. I had a guy, and I don't book somebody twice. If they cancel on me once, I will most likely never book you again. But this guy literally begged me, and he said, hey man, I really, really want to come back. And I knew what he was trying to do. And I just said, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay?
Come back as in he canceled on you once?
He canceled on me once. And I usually tell people, if you cancel me once, I won't book you again. So a few months later, he kept hitting me back. He was very adamant on coming back. And he finally said, please, I want to come back. And I said, okay, this day, show up here, blah, blah, blah. What I did, I had a plan B, because I truly believed he was playing games. And 30 minutes before we went live, he canceled.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, and my boy that just dropped a record was already here. So we're going to go live with you. Let's go.
He was ready, huh?
Yeah, and then homeboy tried to hit me back like a month later. What date you got open? I sent him the middle finger emoji. Honestly, because I don't be playing that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's like kind of rude in the fucking professional world.
No,
too,
not kind of. Yeah. Like you cut your own throat.
I don't want to use bad words, so I'm just saying rude.
Well, you can, but anyways, yeah, but no, dude. But I think that's the hardest part for me is booking, and I just think sometimes dealing with dudes that think they're bigger, than what they are.
Yeah.
I've interviewed dudes, and I don't say this to laugh at them. I don't, but because their heads are so big. Hey man, I got 200,000 people follow me on Instagram.
With like 5 likes?
Yeah, and I average 5,000 likes a picture.
Oh, okay, likes, okay.
And I got a blue check mark by mine. I'm certified. And you know what I really want to tell them?
That's cute. You should tell them that's cute.
No, I really want to tell them, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, but you sleep on your mom's couch, homie.
That's what I mean.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, I don't, that's the hard part.
And I always said like, it's good to have a lot of followers if they're real followers, If
they're real.
Because I think you could live off like 2,000 real followers,
yeah,
and have a successful career,
yeah,
like just live off your craft. If you have 2,000 real followers, they'll buy your music, they'll buy your merch, they'll go to your shows. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. I don't buy nothing,
and I ain't even talking big followers. Like I'm talking 2,000 would do it.
I don't buy no followers, bro. My Roadium radio page, I guess is disabled. That's my 5th page. That's how much people have hated on my page. Every time I hit 10, 15K, it gets disabled.
Is it because of the funny memes you post or what?
I don't know what the hell it is, bro. But if you look at my actual page, I have throwbacks, I have quotes, and I just have pictures of artists, flyers.
Yeah.
If I do post up some memes, I do get some people that do report them. So I just don't post that shit no more, bro.
I see.
But people say, hey, bro, like, what the hell happened to your page? This is your backup? for now, yeah.
But it shows that you have followers. I mean, real followers, because like when you start a new page, boom, you get a nice little following right away,
real
right?
quick, bro.
Yeah, so it's real.
Yeah, I know.
I hate the bots. When I find out that people have the bots, I kind of see them different. It's kind of weird.
Well, I've had guys that have gotten drunk sitting right there, and when we go to break, they told me that they bought followers.
And I know how to do that because there's this app where I go and buy like a PDF files. Like say I want to convert because I do printing in my shop,
okay,
right? Like embroidery, screen printing. So there's this platform of app. I'm not gonna promote them or anything, but you go there for anything. Like you could convert, you could make a PDF file, a vector file, and things like that. And within that file, you could mix a record in that app too. You could send them all your your stems, and they'll mix it for you. And there they also buy bots, the followers for YouTube and Instagram. You know, but that affects your YouTube when people do that. I don't know why people do that.
It does.
They turn it off.
Yeah,
instantly.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna get monetized.
Yeah, you're not getting monetized for it.
You know, like I mean, one time there was a guy, he record label, started up a Instagram page. He probably had maybe about 300 followers, and this is no lie. A week later, he had over 20K. And I go, you're a damn liar.
Yeah, and they'll put a video, and they also have like part of that. All the comments are fire. I don't know if you noticed that. No, seriously, it's automatic. It's crazy. It's a trip. I mean, I don't, like you said, it's all that's, they live off that, but they're not really living off that.
No, they don't. I asked one of the guys, so why do you buy followers? Oh, it gives you like a prestigious look. It makes you look like you're somebody. Wow, you know, and I'm like, crazy. Bro, all I got to do is click on your following, and it's a bunch of dudes from India.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what. And to me, it turns like, it makes me not a fan. Even if they have good stuff, it makes me like, damn, they're that desperate to like, you know, they don't want to build this from bottom, because you know when you build something from ground up, it's when you really see it. Yes. You know, the product and everything.
So if you bought followers, I'm gonna go look at your following. If you got a bunch of dudes from India, I'm gonna post that shit up. So yeah, no, that's just hilarious. It's just a front. You know, years ago there was a song by MC Breed, rest in peace, Ain't No Future in Your Frontin'.
Yeah, I remember that.
Today, people are hoping for a future because they're frontin'.
Everything's different. What do you think is equivalent from back then? From like, all right, the buying of followers and things like that. What was equivalent?
Dudes that used to buy their own CDs and cassettes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
They used to buy their own CD. A lot of dudes used to do that so that they can go gold.
Wow.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
and
crazy.
then they used to sell them at their shows.
So I mean, they're just putting the money in and getting it right back, right? Because it's their money.
Yeah.
Unless they're in a fucked up deal.
Like, let's just say you go to Music Plus, Tower Records, Sam Goody's, The Warehouse.
Miss those spots.
They would just buy all their shit, and then now everything's being sound scanned, so now they just go to the shows and either they give them away or they resell them and get their money back.
People did that then.
A lot of people did that. You know, it's the same. You know, but it's not a good feeling, man. I remember one time.
How did we know, like as the audience, how did we know that they were selling?
Oh, because they got exposed. A lot of people got exposed.
No. How did we know they were selling? Period. Because that wasn't really a thing, right? Where people knew like, oh, this guy's selling records.
No. Billboard magazine would post you up.
Okay.
There was something called the Heat Seekers, where they would say this record has been out on the market for like 3 weeks and it's shooting up to like top 25.
Okay.
And then when you would make like the top 25, Billboard magazine will come out. That was the whole thing every month, is to see where you were at. Back then, I think I made it like in the top 10 heat seekers. Today, they give away plaques for being on a heat seeker.
Really?
And I'm like, bro, it's getting a plaque because your song is shooting up is not really. Yeah. If I could say it this way, it's not really it's not gold.
It's like Little League now. Everyone gets a trophy type shit. Huh?
Yeah, everybody gets a ribbon.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much.
you still have to work hard for that.
Yeah,
shit.
you still have to work hard for it, bro. You know, and like I know dudes that got real followers that tell me, man, I got 200,000 followers. I could barely sell my music, bro.
No, yeah, it's crazy.
You know, it's tough. It's tough. In this generation, man, you really have to be different.
I mean, the followers are always helpful, right? But if you have a product to give, to offer them, then it works. But if you're just going off the fact that they follow you,
right,
then it's not really doing anything.
Look. Somebody, I don't know who said this quote, but I agree with it. Dope sells itself.
Yeah, real shit.
If you're gonna pop, you're gonna pop, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
If you're dope, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna hear of you, and then eventually you're gonna take off.
And that's the best way to do it. If it's not genuine, then it's like, don't even waste your time.
Don't even waste your time, man.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of rappers that have been struggling for years, okay? And then here comes that girl, Cash Me Outside, and she gets a record deal with Atlantic.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like this song.
Okay, well, at least you're being honest.
No, you know, it was her and Lil Yachty, right? Do you keep up on what's going on?
I know who Lil Yachty is, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that they made a song together.
Yeah, they made a song together.
Was it any good?
I mean, I kind of liked it, but I don't really. So the way I like music is the way I like. I hear it, although it sounds pretty good. You know, it's not that I'm a fan of it or anything like that. That's how I've always been since I was young.
All right. When we come back, I got a couple of more questions. We're going to take a 10-minute break.
Right.
So other than that, everybody, once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Noeazy in the motherfucking house. Yeah. And we'll be back. Harbor area in the building.
Let's go.
Yo, what's up? It's Bella. I'm here on Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Yo, it's Ray Monique on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard. Tune in and subscribe.
What's going down, everybody? This is Big Rich G here at Roadium Radio with Tony A. You guys got to check this out, man. Don't miss out. Tune in.
It's your boy Producer A here at Roadium Radio. It's your boy Tony A. Make sure y'all subscribe every Sunday, Wednesday, 7 p.m. with the dopest podcast popping in the motherfucking West Coast. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace.
Yeah, this is Pablito here at Roadium Radio. I'm here with Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in.
What's cracking? It's your boy Noel G in the house, aka Hector. You guys know what time it is, right here with the Roadium Radio Show, hosted by your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Keep listening. We got something good for you.
What's good, beautiful ladies? It's your boy MC Magic, Tony A. the Wizard. You already know. Roadium Radio Show. Turn it up.
Yo, what's good with y'all? This your boy Big Prodigy from the legendary South Central Cartel, and I'm over here chilling with my homeboy Tony A. the Wizard on the Roadium Radio Show. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the page on YouTube. And by the way, check out that interview with yours truly. You dig? Wes.
What's up, guys? This is Marito. You're watching Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Little Silent from VOTG, the voice of the ghetto, man. Tune in every Sunday and Wednesday to Roadium Radio. You already know, hosted by the legend himself, Tony A. the Wizard, man. Just don't miss out, man. That should be active out here.
What's up, everyone? This is Antonio Pelayo. I'm here at Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to subscribe.
Yo, what's up, everybody? LA Baseball Head here, also known as LAFC Soccer Head, chilling on Roadium Radio with my homeboy, Tony A. the Wizard.
What it do? DJ Joe Cooley. You chilling with me, DJ Tony A. the Wizard, and Roadium Radio. You heard me?
What up, everyone? This is Solita. Tune into Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard.
What up? Susie Q in the motherfucking building. I'm here chilling with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. Roadium Radio, YouTube. You guys check it out. Subscribe. Spank it easy.
Yo, this is Shady Boy right here with Tony A, the Wizard on Roadium Radio.
What's poppin' with it, family? It's your boy Jokes Loves Life, and you are now tuned in to Roadium Radio with the one and only Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. That's right, love life, y'all.
This your boy We Throw Trees, Roadium Radio in the house, Tony A. the Wizard, what's up?
What's up, it's your boy Panther on Roadium Radio. Tune in with your boy Tony A. the Wizard, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah.
This is Murray Brumfield, a.k.a. Mexicali Slim, Familia Records, and you rolling with Roadium Radio with Tony A.
Yo, what up, it's your boy DJ Kazam. We're right here live, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. That's what's up.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Mariah Avila. I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony the Wizard. Please subscribe, like, and comment.
Yo, it's cracking. It's your homeboy, Mr. Motherfucking Junebug. And you just tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the motherfucking wizard. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. You know.
Juvale Raza, it's your homeboy Hypnotic, right here in Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard. Make sure you subscribe, like, and do all that. Don't forget to comment. Much love.
Yo, this is Grincho Brown on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard. Keeping this shit popping, all West Coast, all love. Shout out to my Raza, we getting it.
Hey, look, this is Chunks, the San Diego All-Star. You are now tuned in to Roadium Radio right here with Tony A, the wizard. Tap in.
What's up? It's your girl Carolyn Rodriguez here at Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Sunday to Tony A, the wizard.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Tony G. You're listening to Roadium Radio with the homeboy, Tony A, the wizard. Roadium Radio.
Yo, what's cracking? It's 2Max with Mexican descent, visionary shapeshifters, Good Life Project Blowed, LA Underground Hip Hop. You're tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard on Wednesdays and Sundays. LA Hip Hop will save the world. Ooh, ooh.
Doggy. Yo, what's up? It's Anthony Campos, aka Big Citric, inviting everybody to tune in and subscribe to Tony Vision, Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A, the Wizard.
What's happening? It's your boy Bobby Castro, and I'm here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A, the wizard. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the shit.
What's good, y'all? Eric Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill, chilling right here on Roadium Radio with the homeboy Tony A, the wizard. That's right.
Hey everybody, this is Cliff Ritchie, and I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard.
What's cracking? It's your homie Crazy Boy, Blue Rain Music. You tuned in to Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A, the wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday right here.
What's up, everybody? This is Dali C, the Trap Queen, and you guys are listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Bobby B, and you're live with Tony A, the wizard on Roadium Radio.
1212 coming to you live from the Harbor area. DJ Ralph M rocking beats with my man Tony A, rocking the SB 1200. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yella coming straight out of Compton, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A, the wizard. Check him out.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Miss Got this from NYC. Andamos aquí with Tony A, the wizard at Roadium Radio. You already know how to bring that NYC love. Hey, shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, what's cracking? It's that Guilty One. You're tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard, live every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe.
What's going on? It's Hazard. You are tuned in with Tony A, the wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yo, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching the Roadium Radio Show with Tony A, the wizard. Make sure you're tuned in and watching. Ooh-ah.
What's up, guys? This is Isabella Soul, and you're tuning in with Tony A, the wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's your girl J-Rox. I'm here on Roadium Radio with your host Tony A, the wizard. I'll make sure to tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yo, what's up? This is Jose Homicide. You hanging out at Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A, the wizard. Like and subscribe.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Cap G. Subscribe to Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A, the wizard. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is King T, chilling on Roadium Radio. Tune in, subscribe every Sunday and Wednesday. Fucking with my man Tony A, the wizard.
West up, this Lazy Dub, and you're tuned in to Roadium Radio right here with Tony A, the wizard, on every Sunday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Make sure you like and subscribe that.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm right here, Loco Negro, Tony A, Roadium Radio. Tune in.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy MTO right here with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you like and subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
What's up, everybody? It's your homegirl Lovely, and I'm right here at Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe and check him out every Sunday and Wednesday.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio episode 233, and we're going to go ahead and jump right back into it with Noeazy of the Coastline Shop.
What's up, brother?
I know what you had sent, Coastline Shop, Coastline Studios.
It's a lot of
Coastline music,
and they're all So we have the Coastline Shop would be the storefront of it, and it's kind of like the umbrella, you know.
Okay.
And then we have the goal is to like eliminate the middleman.
Okay.
And everything we had to do with. So putting together Coastline, I always felt like it would be kind of like a record label type thing. So if we could eliminate the middleman from all that stuff, and we could create a machine that could, if we had artists, because we did have artists, but it's just, you know, life fucks a lot of shit up. And if we could work on the merch for the artists or the studio, you know what I mean, or do like some meet and greets and stuff like that, you know. So we built that building's pretty much everything that you need in my opinion to run a label.
How long have you guys been there?
About 3 years.
Okay.
But the studio happened during COVID when they shut down everything. They shut down my store. So like, what am I gonna do? So like, fuck it, I'll use this time to build the actual studio. So in the back entrance, there's another room, and that's where we built the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as like the apparel and everything, you guys do all that yourself? It belongs to you?
Yeah. We embroider there, we screen print there, and the things that we don't do, we team up with other people that team up with us. That when they need something that they don't have, we do it kind of like partnership, you know.
Okay.
But pretty much everything that we need is there. Like if I'm low on hats, I'll be like, give me 20 minutes, and I'll run like 4 hats, boom, 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 you know?
Okay.
It's like the machinery is there.
Okay, so pretty much this studio pretty much was brought up during the whole COVID thing?
The studio was always a go, but I didn't think it was going to happen that soon, you know?
Okay, now do you have people at all signed to you, or they just go there and rent?
So at first it was more like a verbal thing, but I think moving forward it's going to have to be a real agreement, because I invest too much on people that I work with, and then they just pick up and leave, you know?
They always fucking do that,
and it's even people that I wouldn't expect to do that.
No, those are the ones that do it.
So it's like, you know what, we need an agreement moving forward for sure.
And you know what, and people have always told me to throw my heart. Let me get my headphones out of it. To throw my heart in the trash can, because many times, bro, I've done a lot of shit for free, like. Because I like you, I want to help you out.
Yeah.
And indeed, really, what these motherfuckers do, they just come and grab your bricks and go build somewhere else.
No, so I hear you. So we had a situation where I had a verbal agreement with an artist, and it was coastline everything, and then we got this product to the point where it was getting attention from big people, and we had meetings in these people's mansions and stuff.
Right.
And then they were just, oh, fuck that name. Well, whatever you want. And I was like, oh shit. So moving forward, I got to make sure that I helped you get here, then we're moving together, you know?
Yes. No, I agree. You have to. Now, right here in your the bio that you submitted, and I want to thank you, even if it's just a short bio, gives us something to talk about, gives us a little bit more insight in the artist. It says we started the rap group, then evolved. When you say your rap group, take us back to when you started this rap group.
Okay. So shout out my guy Jimmy Conway and my homie Yug Nasty. They hit me up. They wanted so me and Jimmy always had a history in high school making music, because I used to make beats from back then. Okay. Like it was a trip. I didn't think I was that good, right? But at the time, no one was doing it. So I had like an 8-track. Remember the 8-track recorders, the Tascams?
Yeah, of course.
With the tape on it and stuff.
Right.
That's how I used to do my music back then. In middle school, in high school, we got the digital ones, the Rollins and stuff like that. But we're putting a little loop beat, and then they were rapping on it, and then we're just doing disses on other people, and that's how we had a history with him. So when we got a little older, they said, let's do something with this shit. So we called it Coastline, and we started trying to do it. But every time it kind of got to a point where we needed a next step decision, it just fell apart. And then boom, again, fell apart. And I just kind of like invested so much time in the name, and just like, when you have a family and then you have kids and you have people you love, that you sacrifice time away from that, you learn to like, this ain't gonna be in vain, Like, I'm gonna take this, all this time that I've been investing in this, I'm gonna take it to the next level. So that's how I evolved it to like merch. All right, since we're taking a break from music, I'm gonna do merch. Right. And then it became a brand, you know what I mean? And then from there, it was like, let's do a music video. And then from there, another break. Like, man, I want this shit to keep going. So then I started the podcast, the shop, and then the podcast.
It's funny because at least twice a week, I go to the Happy Diner down the street.
Yeah. There's a Coastline burrito named after us.
Really?
Yeah, it's a healthy burrito, but it's good.
Okay. Yeah, I eat there maybe twice a week. I think I was there Monday. I'll probably go tomorrow morning. I don't know.
Try the Coastline burrito tomorrow. Or the Earn Dog 2020. They're both kind of under that.
You know what I like to have for breakfast there? It's called Code something. And it's a fucking burger patty with an egg on it, with cheese and potato. Like
it's a burger, or it's just like?
No, it's just like the burger patty, bro.
Oh, really?
Like, it's fucking amazing. Code something, bro. It's like on the board. And then I like to go to the collectible toy store up.
Wow, is it still there? That's my neighbors right there.
Yeah,
but
there.
I haven't noticed that they're still there.
Yeah, they're still there. And every time I pass by your store, it's closed. What time you guys close?
Man, I see you walking around all the time.
For real?
Yeah, I see you walking around a few times actually. So it was Monday and Tuesday we closed, right?
Okay.
And then we opened Wednesday through Sunday. But recently, we've been having situations where we can't get some shifts covered, so it's been a little difficult. But the goal is to have like tomorrow's First Thursday. Tomorrow's First Thursday we're open for sure, because it's like the whole street. It's an event. It's like the art walk.
Yeah, I usually go but tomorrow I'll be having dining with the Wizard.
Yeah, the goal is to have like music in those days, like performing, because it's a stage on my shop, like where I do the podcast is a stage right there. Where the register's at, it's a stage. So the goal is to like incorporate music in everything we do.
Are you guys gonna have that tomorrow?
Not music, but it's gonna be open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of people go there, man, and I've been wanting to go in there, but every time I go by there, it's closed.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't get. I'm probably getting a bad rep for that, but I need to get that figured out. It's just we had people that were working it, and then it got to a point where they want to go. The girl that was working went to college, so I have to figure out what's the next. And then I have nephews that are available, but it's just I might have to do it. I like to do like family stuff, but I might have to just get a real fucking employee,
Right.
That's probably the only way it's gonna work.
And I go to Nico's a couple of times. I bought Nico's there for the dining with the Wizard.
Yeah, I
thing.
seen that you had Nico's here, right?
Yeah, I think like twice. Took my boy MC Wicks.
What do you eat from there?
Whatever I feel like it, bro. Like, it could be the lasagna, it could be the spaghetti.
Hey, have you had Boca Feliz down the street on the corner by Happy Diner? So you know it's Little Italy there now, right?
No,
it's officially LA's Little Italy, 6th Street.
Wasn't that Papadakis back in the day?
Yeah, Papadakis, exactly.
Okay.
It became Pappy's, and now is Boca Feliz is good. You should take your wife.
What is that? What kind of food is that?
It's Italian.
Okay.
So pretty much everything there is Italian because it's Little Italy.
Okay, I might have to try that one then.
Yeah, it's actually really good. They have like live little jazz bands in there and stuff.
Oh, all right. Yeah. That'll work. I know for a while it was like an oyster bar. Is that the same thing?
After Papadakis, it was a Pappy's, I think.
Okay,
unless there was something before that, but I can't remember. And then Pappy's didn't really work out, and now it's Boca Feliz, and the owner's pretty cool, man. Everyone.
So that one's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
then?
really good. I love Italian food, so yeah.
Okay.
And then Raffaello's is up on 7th now. Remember, it used to be on 4th. I don't know if you've ever been to Raffaello's.
No, I didn't.
And we're just promoting the shit out of all these Italian restaurants.
But let me give a shout out to not a shout out, but a bad one, to Calaveras.
Oh man, that shit's a hit and miss, bro. It's like we was just on Friday. I didn't fuck with it.
Yeah, bro. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I went to the one in Redondo. Same shit.
Yeah.
Like,
what didn't you like about it?
That you walk out feeling like a pair of shoes in the dryer. That's how your stomach feels.
Well, you know what I learned, bro? That if you go to a Mexican restaurant and they're playing like merengue and salsa, it's not the right ones.
Thank you. Of their salsa tastes like paste picante.
It's not the right thing to you know.
No, that's one thing. If you want to judge a good Mexican restaurant, judge it by the salsa and chips.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So if they're not good, it ain't gonna be fucking good. Okay, but now, hold on. Let me see the music merch. Blah blah blah. Like all the motivation, we kept the Coastline name alive. Now the Coastline name, how did that come about?
Coastline came. Well, we're on the coastline automatically because just being from Pedro, the coast is the thing that we always said. Like, what are you doing? I'm going to the coast, and the coast just meant going either drink, smoke out there on like
make out, whatever.
Yeah, all that palms. It would be like palms, Paseo de Mar, and all that stuff. And it was just an automatic thing. The homie Conway came up with that name, but it's a Pedro thing, and like. To me, Pedro was always like a locals only type environment, and I wanted to. Once that happened, I wanted to do something where it's from the city, by the city, but for the world, where it's inviting for other people to wear it. And I mean, there's coastlines everywhere if you think about it, And even just think about the West Coast. A lot of people are not on the coast and they still rep the coast, So it's like it's universal. That's how I saw it.
Okay. Now, where do you see yourself, if I can ask you 5 years from now? Because you said now you're into the music game. You're producing, if I'm correct, or engineering. You're bringing in artists. Now you're going to have not only verbal agreements, but actual.
Yeah.
Where do you see Coastline 5 years from now?
Moving forward, hopefully, I was a big fan of TDE, in like the late 2000s, like 2008 when they started. I like their their blueprint, like, sign like a few artists and just I would say something like that. Take 4 or 5 artists under the wing and just invest in them and move together as a coastline as a movement. Yeah.
And now, what inspired the podcast?
The podcast came from, and I don't like to call it podcast just because I don't want to be a podcaster, because then I'll be like, oh shit, wasn't he a podcaster? Was he doing engineering and producing, right? Even though I did that before, and there's nothing wrong with it, but the reason I call it the Coastline Music Show, whereas like I said, I wanted to keep the name alive, right? So when we were taking gaps from music and we're doing like the store's clothing, right? I was like, man, I don't want this to be known as clothing, even though clothing is part of it. Right. I want the face to be music.
Right.
So like, what if I just have a sit down with artists and then they get down here? Because a lot of people like to talk that they do stuff, but then when you put them to the test, that they're not good or you don't like it, So like I wanted to bring an environment kind of like remember Tigga, Big Tigga in the Basement? Is that what it was called? Back in I don't know. Well, I grew up on that.
What year was that?
BT. I would say 2001, 2, 3, 4. Okay. BT. He had like a show where artists came, they sat with him, and then they went in the booth and just went off.
Oh, okay. I mean, of course I remember BET. But maybe that was around the time that I stopped.
Yeah, because when you said the time you stopped, then it sounds around like the time you stopped.
Okay.
So I was fans of that. So when I started thinking, like, and we have, if you go to my shop, bro, we have everything you need. Like it's just like a.
Okay. So if somebody's watching, and he heard you just say that he has everything I need, well, like what? Like paint us a picture.
Okay, like when you walk in as a store, right? But it's like a little like an intimate kind of like boutique store. It has a stage. Big screen with the like a performance kind of place where you could actually do like open mic. You pass that wall and it's like print production, like embroidery, screen printing, and stuff like that, right? So if you're an artist, merch is part of it, right?
Right.
And then behind that, there's another door, or also behind, there's like a big parking lot on the other side of 7th Street, and there's a studio where like you could just create your music, right? As an artist, I think that's one of the big 3 things. Like if I was an artist, I would want to produce my music somewhere, have merch, and then boom, perform it somewhere. You know what I mean? I could have an event and perform it right there.
Okay. And like, okay, now let me ask you about how many artists now? How long have you been doing this?
0 artists.
No, as far as that you have, do you call them interviews?
Oh, you're talking about the interviews? Oh yeah, they're interviews. I'm on like 15.
Okay, 15.
Yeah. I have a few that I haven't edited yet.
Okay, and how long has this been going on for now?
I would say like last summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a set schedule? Like when do you release them?
It's supposed to be every Tuesday, but I started with a group of people. Shout out Ricky Hustle. He's been helping me out. He does a lot of music videos, but he's a busy man. So I started kind of learning how to edit, just because I have to make sure I keep bringing them out.
Right.
So that slows me down a little bit.
Okay.
But
okay, and now let me ask you this. I know earlier we talked about some of the negative. I don't want to say the negative things, but some of like the things that really irk us about podcasting. And you said one of them is pretty much canceled.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you interviewed anyone, without mentioning any names, that you're like, I regret even having his ass or her ass in my studio?
I would say not for annoying reasons, more for like, I feel like they don't promote themselves enough, where I feel like I shouldn't do it either if you're not doing it yourself. You know what I mean?
That's another one.
Like why am I gonna like? I don't even post. So when I post, why aren't you posting? You know, like you stop doing music, and I'm over here trying to post your music. It makes no sense.
Yeah. Okay. Look, one of the things that I tell an artist, this is what's required. You post it on your page, and if you want, post it on your story.
Yeah.
But post it on your page so your so-called 90,000 followers can see it. Okay. Now keep in mind. And the reason why I say it this way, because these are people that have hit me up. I want to do an interview. I want to get an interview. Okay, cool. I tell them what's required. You need to post it up. There's been times, and I shouldn't have to do this, bro. I text them, hey, bro, the interview's in 3 hours. Are you ever going to post?
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot. And I'm like, and here's my thing. Then you wonder why your career has never gone anywhere, because you don't promote yourself. You expect everyone else to do it for you, and you want to be catered to, but you won't even do it yourself, Yeah. And I learned this just off of social media. Promote yourself until it pays off.
Yeah, it's just we're in an era, and I ain't even gonna say it's a generation. I think it's an era where like if you're not hitting that viral moment, they give up. Nobody wants to build from the ground up, and that's what made me feel like I don't want to work with you no more. I don't want to work with you no more because you don't want to. You're not here for the whole journey,
Right. Well, there are people that, how would you say, they want to take the elevator to success.
Yeah.
And you have to take the stairs sometimes.
That's true.
But nobody wants to promote themselves. Look, I've had dudes that I know for a fact, okay, are millionaires, okay, for a fact. And I can name at least 5 that I interviewed here.
Really?
Yes, okay. After, I'll tell you who they are. And they promote it. As a matter of fact, many of them still have the flyer on their page to this day.
Really?
Yes. Okay.
Because they don't really care for that part of it, huh? The how you look on social media, because they're already successful.
They're already successful. Yeah. Okay. And here's a guy that's got 100,000 followers, so he says. He's got a blue check mark. Asked me for the interview, and he can't even post a flyer.
Yeah.
And one time I said, hey man, you know what? Can you at least post it
on your story? Yeah.
And here's what he said. Keep in mind, he asked me for the interview. I usually charge for that, bro. If somebody wants to go on my story.
Okay.
And I just said, you know what? Then we're good. What do you mean we're good? No, I have to cancel this interview. Because when I emailed you, this is what I required. And you told me yes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm really promoting your... Nah, dude. I canceled his ass.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. I want to thank the all of my guests because I I actually sent an invite before having a product as far as like what to show them. There was none edited or nothing. You know what I mean? Like I think I did like 10, 11 before I even dropped any.
Right.
So a lot of it was just because of my setup. My setup was on point, and and when they see a place where it's like a building and it's like a business, like it's more attractive. I would say the fact that it was a setup, and I think I sent them like a video of the setup, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. So I was like, all right, let's have it. And that was cool because I wouldn't be able to have product without them taking those invitations.
You know what, man? And one thing is, and I say this to the artists that really love what they do, care what they do, and they promote themselves, not just an artist, but a producer, a DJ, an actor, a podcaster, whatever you may be. Take your job very, very seriously. And you know what? Know your worth.
Yeah, for sure.
Because let me tell you something. I had a guy tell me, Tony, you don't need to be begging anybody for interviews.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have to be begging. And I'm going to say it, we live in a generation where a lot of these artists feel entitled. It's the feeling of entitlement, like, well, you know what? I'm popping on social media, so you should be looking for me and asking me. And I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. And keep in mind, nobody has ever paid me for an interview. I don't ask that. But my thing is, like, if I can help, I want to help.
Has anyone charged you for one or tried to?
Like charge? Yeah, one guy. No, two guys. Actually, like, I hit him up and I said, hey, listen, man, I would like to interview on my podcast. You know what? Keep in mind, this person hadn't done nothing in over 20 years.
Oh, shit.
But he had a lot of history, like in the late 80s, early 90s. And he told me, what's the budget? And I said, you know what? I should be asking you to pay me to interview you to shine light on what you've done. But I don't do that. I've never charged anyone for an interview. My thing in return is, look, post up the flyer, and then tomorrow, if you want, take it down. I don't have a problem with that, but promote yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm giving you an hour. Pablo 106 won't even give you 10 minutes. K.A.D. won't give you 10 minutes. You know, 92.3 The Beat back wouldn't have give you that. You had to have a popping record, and you had to have a record label behind you. Today we got platforms like this that we average at least 1,000 people live. And you have 1,000 people watching you, and you don't even want to promote yourself.
So that's you be getting those on streams?
Yeah.
On the lives? Nah, that's good shit. I had 1,000 people.
So yeah. So what I do, I tell people this. Look, man, when is the last time you performed in front of 1,000 people? Or never? Well, you're going to be performing in front of them tonight.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know? And after that, if you want to promote it after that, it's up to you. But my thing is this. Help me help you.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's it. Help me help you.
Yeah, that was probably the only experience when you said if I had a guest where I didn't want him back or whatever. It was just that part. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it was people that actually I think there was just a few that I didn't know about. That one of my homies, Josh, put me up like, hey, you know what, this person's good, but this person's good. So I took them in. But other than that, it's people that I actually listened to, and I thought it was dope, you know.
Right.
So it was actually at first, man, I needed a lot of shots to start because it was new to me. Right. So I noticed, man, I'm fucking fade. I took 15 shots in the first 15 minutes, you know, so like, I had to slow that down.
Yeah, that's why I don't drink till the end. Bro.
Yeah, and when you said that, like, I started doing that the last episode. A few episodes ago, I didn't drink at all. I know it's good. But the last one I needed, so I just felt like, you know, drinking is cool to have, you know, it's being social. So I had a few towards the end, and that was cool. But yeah, I heard you saying that, and I can relate to that.
That's what I do. I mean, I'll get fucked up at the end, but you know what? Like during, you know, business, let's handle it. You know, but please keep this in mind. If you're out there and you're listening, that you have platforms like Roadium Radio, you have platforms like Coastline. I don't know if you
Music,
Coastline Music that will give a place for independent artists to get your shine, to get your music, to get your your website out there, whatever. All we're asking is promote that you're going to be on it.
Yeah, because it's like you're working with this person, right? You promote me, I promote you, and we move. Right. You know, we grow together.
Okay.
So if it's just a one way, you know, it's it's not making any sense.
Now your Instagram is up. If an artist is out there and he wants to be interviewed, you know, do they just DM you?
Yeah, DM would be the best way.
Okay. And do you require them to submit anything?
Well, so once they DM, I'll check their page, and I'm sure that's another thing. If they're not even promoting themselves on their own page, what's the purpose? You know.
Say that part again, bro.
If they're not promoting themselves on their page, what's the reason of the interview?
What's the purpose?
Yeah,
exactly. Purpose. So once again, you know, help us help you by you promoting yourself, even if it's just a flyer that you're going to be on. If you want to take it off the next day, take it off. But at least let's promote it. Now, say they DM you, then they tell you, hey, you know what? I want to promote myself. I really like what you're doing. Can I get an interview? Number one, how long are the interviews, and how soon before it goes up? Say you interview a guy named Joe Blow tonight.
Joe Blow.
Yeah, and you know.
So at first there was no time because, like I said, I was new to it, and it was more like an excitement. Like I see some guy, we're at the bar, we're drinking. Like, oh, I do music. Oh, you do music, and then we just have a conversation about it. You know what I mean? Right. After I had to shut that down after like 8. That I realized, like, all right, I'm not really like asking them what I really want to ask them because I'm here trying to, you know, we're drinking, so it's kind of like a 45-minute thing now, where like the performance, it starts with the performance. They perform a song live with my guy FC. Shout out FC, FC3 he does a live version of their beat on his pads, right? Okay. And then they perform it live. I do mix it, I do edit it, as far as like sound wise, like you know, compressors, some reverbs and stuff like that. So it's not like raw, dry, but it's a one take performance for sure. Okay. And there's like 3 angles, so there's different angles with so a lot of people thought it was like different takes because it's different angles, but it's different angles because it's different different angles. Obviously.
Different cameras.
Yeah. So, and then after that, we switched the stage. We switched the scene, the whole setup, and then we have a little 30 to 45 minute conversation about music. You know,
Okay.
I don't really care about gossip or what you done. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
I want to know how you started doing music. Some game for people out there. You know.
Yes, honestly, I encourage you to stay away from the gossip.
I don't even care about it.
If you want 70,000 views per episode, then start talking about, who socked who and
Yeah, fuck that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus, it's dangerous. I respect the streets, so
it
it's
is,
like,
bro. It is, and a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
these podcasters don't understand that it's dangerous talking about stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I've had guys that have told me, "Hey, I want to address the beef that I addressed it outside. Go heads up with them over there by McDonald's. Homie, fuck out of here with that. We're not gonna talk about that. I want to keep it."
It's because there's platforms now that are going crazy on, like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
There's platforms that live off that, where if it's not a beef
gossip,
or a
cheese
gossip,
man,
they don't really want it. You know.
See, I can't do that, man. I've had guys here that have told me, like, hey, I got to disrespect this fool for... You're not going to do that here, dude.
Yeah.
You're not. So, okay, so they contact you, so it's about 40, 45 minutes. And what do you require of them? Do you require, like, possibly, like, a picture of them for you to promote? Do you require a bio? Do you require some music?
So far, it hasn't got to that point. We get them in there, and we got... Man, I got a lot of help from people that have been working with me. Like I mentioned, Ricky Hustle, FC3, Real Vision. They're there as soon as they walk in. All right, we're gonna do an intro, and they got like a paparazzi, bro. They attack them with like 3 angles, and the artist is just talking about, like, oh, you tune in, boom, 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 I'll be on the show. They sit down, and then we just start it, or usually is. So far, I mean, it's been people, like I said, that I'm fans of. So it's like I enjoy the music that I'm listening to. And not only that, I'm tripping out. Like, damn, these people are performing this song that I fucking listen on my phone all the time on my stage.
Right.
So I'm like kind of, starstruck in a sense.
Okay. Now let's just say there's somebody that submits their music, or reaches out to you, and you see they have a nice following, and their followers match their likes and comments.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe you never heard of this person, and like, are you only interviewing people that you've heard of before, or unknowns as well?
No, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to expand to that part, where unknowns and people that probably it's not my cup of tea stuff. I'm gonna have to get to that point, because like right now it's just people that are, oh shit, this song's hard, and this fool wants to sit over here with me and stuff.
I would say out of the 233 interviews, I would say maybe about 180 were all unknowns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that submitted their music, and I heard it, and I said, this is dope.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of artists came out of here with not only new followers, new subscribers, new fans, but other artists that hit them up for collabs.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy how that happens, huh?
Yeah.
Like an artist started working with, basically, as soon as he came to my interview, the videographer there is his videographer now. The guy that played the beats is the one that makes his beats. Is like, it's just if you go somewhere and you could talk to people and what do they call it? Network.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's a good place for that, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, I had people, oh shit, you have a studio? I need 12 hours next week, and I need 12 hats or 24 hats. I need shirts for my event, so it's like a big production machine at that place.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, one last thing. Is there anything that I didn't ask you? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to share? Right now is the time.
All right. So we have every year, minus COVID, we have a 5K run.
Okay.
We raise money and we give out a scholarship to a high school graduate.
Okay.
I think this year we're going to expand to Wilmington schools.
Okay.
For a while we're doing San Pedro, because that's like we're very busy to like move, expand. But this year we're going to try to hit Wilmington schools.
Okay.
So they submit an essay about, it's called Gone Too Soon 5K. So it's about if you lost somebody, in honor of them, you do this run, and then we have a good time. It's in Blockfield. You know where Blockfield's at?
No,
on Harbor Boulevard. Field.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So we have a stage, we have music, we have vendors, and we have this 5K to honor someone that we lost. And if you don't, it's a fun time anyways. Mm-hmm. And it's something that's coming up, and I wanted to make sure I talked about that part.
Okay.
Because it's sponsored by Coastline.
Okay.
And it was a good friend of mine a best friend of mine that passed that.
Why it got started?
Yeah, why it got started.
Okay, now if people want to know a little bit more about that,
Instagram is Gone Too Soon gone to soon 5K, I believe, on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, or if not, they could just DM you.
Yeah, they
Maybe you
could
could just send them the link or whatnot.
And then they could sign up to run. And if not, the sign up could go. All the money goes towards the scholarship. We gave out over like I think close to 30,000 or 20 to 30,000 in the past 3 years for students. You know, and we give about a big ass check that says 10,000 on it. It's kind of cool.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
So I mean, sign up to that, and then other than that, and I didn't want to say other than that because I feel like that's your word. Other than that, man, that's kind of funny.
No. Now it's and with that being said,
oh yeah, that's
so.
Hey, you know what I was gonna do, but I didn't have time. I was gonna do a hat that said "other than that."
Yeah,
because I mean that's your
Go
thing,
ahead,
bro.
take it, man.
No, for you to give it to you.
Anyways,
bro,
other than that,
no. So yeah, so the 5K, follow the Coastline Music, Coastline Music _. That's the podcast, and then we have the shop, the Coastline Shop, and then my personal is Noeazy 310. And yeah, man, tune in. We're trying to pump some stuff. Like you got a 233.
What? Yeah, 233 episodes. Yeah.
Congrats, man. Some good
I have
shit.
to remind you like seconds right before we go live how many episodes, bro. That's like the only thing I could. What episode? 233. All right, cool. And then I asked him 233. 233. Okay, cool. So
too bad I'm not the one we're gonna take a shower with. That's not part. That's a little late.
you're gonna hang out with me unless you got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Okay, we'll hang out. We'll take some shots after. Okay, everybody. Once again, shout outs.
Shout out my family, shout out my girl, shout out my daughter, shout out my kids, my family, Los Ocho, they know they are Los Ocho.
Okay.
And then the city, man, they fuck with the brand, they fuck with it. They made sure we stayed alive during the pandemic. So
that's dope.
I
man.
appreciate that.
That's dope. You know what? Just like you got support here in your city, I got support here in my city, and I want to give a shout out to
next
everybody.
time you walk by 6th Street, just not if it looks closed, just not because I'm there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That'll work. Okay. You better be there. So. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. So once again, you don't want to give a shout out to Danny, man?
Oh, hey, man. Shout out my boy Danny, man. He's the one that made this happen.
Absolutely.
I'll tag you on the shit too, man.
All right. Okay, everybody. Once again, if you're an athlete, if you're an actor, if you're a rapper, you're a DJ, whatever, hit him up on the DM. Try to make it work, okay? A lot of you artists that are looking for different platforms to be on, once again, not only Roadium Radio 1, but also his Coastline Music, correct?
Coastline Music.
Hit him up. Other than that, 10 minutes, and got my other special guest coming through, and it's going to be dope. So once again, call somebody, text somebody, you know the rest. We'll be back. Go warm up that top ramen and some modelos, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, doggy. Yo, what's up? It's Anthony Campos, a.k.a. Big Citric, inviting everybody to tune in and subscribe to Tony Vision, Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A. the Wizard.
What's happening? It's your boy Bobby Castro, and I'm here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the shit.
What's good, y'all? Eric Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill, chilling right here on Roadium Radio with the homeboy Tony A. the Wizard. That's right.
Hey everybody, this is Cliff Richie, and I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
What's cracking? It's your homie Crazy Boy, Blue Rain Music. You tuned in to Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday right here.
What's up, everybody? This is A.DA, the Trap Queen, and you guys are listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Bobby B, and you're live with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. 1212 coming to you live from the Harbor area. DJ Ralph M rocking beats with my man Tony A. Rocking the SB 1200. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yella coming straight out of Compton, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Check him out.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Miss Gatti from NYC. Andamos aquí with Tony A. the Wizard at Roadium Radio. You already know how to bring the NYC love. Hey, shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, what's cracking? It's that Guilty One. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard, live every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe.
What's going on? It's Hazard. You are tuned in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yo, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching the Roadium Radio Show with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you're tuned in and watching. Ooh, ah.
What's up, guys? This is Isabella Soul, and you're tuning in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's your girl J-Rocks. I'm here on Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A. the Wizard. I'll make sure to tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yo, what's up? This is Jose Homicide. You hanging out at Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard. Like and subscribe.
All right, what up? It's your boy King Cash right here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Trouble P here at Roadium Radio with your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure y'all subscribe and tune in. West Coast.
Yo, what it do? This your boy, Big Havoc. One Hood Admiral, South Central Cartel General, and you're tuned in to Roadium Radio with my boy, Tony A. the Wizard. Stay locked in.
Hello everybody, this is Rocky Padilla, and you're listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Hey, what's up my people? Hey, Trouble Kid right here, you know, in the house. Shout out to Tony A. the Wizard, and shout out Roadium Radio. Much love. Thank you for having me.
What up, world? It's YQ, Young Quicks, and right now you're listening to the OG Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to keep it locked, subscribe, comment, hate. It don't matter, man. We get into it. 805 stand up.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Mark Cruz. You're now tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard, the legend. Tap in.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Queenie. You're tuned into Roadium Radio. Check my man Tony A. the Wizard every Wednesday and Sunday. Stay tuned. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what it is.
What's up, pimpin'? It's your boy Johnny Boy, aka Mr. Las Vegas, at Roadium Radio with your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Yes, catch us every Wednesday and Sunday. Yeah.
Hey y'all, this is Elvia Cadena here at Roadium Radio with motherfucking Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share.
Can I get a moment of your time? Hey, it's your boy Lucky Sun Zoo from Hood Starks Podcast. Hey, fuck with one of the best podcasts in the game, Tony A. the Wizard, Roadium Radio. Don't motherfucking play with it. Don't sleep on it. Hey, H.A., stand the fuck up. Yes, sir.
What's up? This is Clever from the brown side. Make sure you guys tune in to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. If not, you're a bitch.
What's cracking? It's your boy Young Thrive right here with the homie Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Check out the best interviews on the West Coast. Yeah.
I'm on the Roadium Radio. What up? It's ODM from Lighter Shade of Brown. You know, your daddy's favorite rapper, your mama's favorite DJ, plus that YouTube star. You know what I mean? RBG fam. Lighter Shade all day with the homie Tony A. Right here, Roadium Radio, Sundays and Wednesdays. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? This is A.DA Coronado. I'm here on Roadium Radio, and you can tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays with Tony A, the motherfucking wizard.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Raz Kaz, and you are tuned into Roadium Radio with my big homie, Tony A, the wizard. What's up?
This is Truth with Tony A, the wizard at Roadium Radio. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, live Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. Tune in.
Hey, what's up? This is Lalo KV desde Atlanta. You're listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard.
Yo, you know what it is? It's your boy OG Rome, aka Mr. Everywhere, repping Road Dogs Entertainment. Make sure you tune in to Tony A, the wizard at Roadium Radio.
What up? You know what it is? It's the LA West Coast native, DeVario, and you gotta tap in with my boy Tony A, the wizard at Roadium Radio every Wednesday and Sunday.
What's going on? It's your boy Isaac Palau on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday.
Hey, what's up? This is Lady Bands. Make sure you're tuning in to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the wizard, Sundays and Wednesdays.
Yo, what's up? This is Jimmy from Urban Kings. Make sure you tune in with Tony A, the wizard on Roadium Radio.
This is A.O. to the Saint coming to you live from Roadium Radio, hosted by my homeboy Tony A, the wizard. That's right, baby.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 233. And I'm going to give a big shout out once again to Noeazy from Coastline Music. Once again, if you guys want a podcast, want to get on his podcast, hit him up on the DM, okay? Also, I want to give a shout out to my boy Danny for making that possible. But without further ado, I want to introduce my next guest. She drove from far, far, far away in a faraway galaxy. And she's here today making her Roadium Radio debut. I hope I don't mess up her name. Oldskoolnu.
What's going on, everybody?
Is that right? Did I say it correctly?
Yes, you said it correctly.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I want to say, keep saying new school.
A lot of people do. A lot of people call me a lot of stuff. Old school, new school.
They call you a lot of stuff. I hope it's all good though, right?
No, yeah.
I remember this one teacher told me years ago, you can call me anything you want, just don't call me late for dinner. And I never understood that. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But like, okay, you know what? I'm glad you're here. Erica talks very, very highly of you.
I know. I appreciate her so much. She's like the main reason why I'm here today. So
yes,
I appreciate her so much.
Let's give a shout out to Erica, B&B Entertainment. And she is watching.
Okay. Shout out Erica. Shout out B&B Entertainment. I appreciate you for getting me on here. It means the world to me. So thank you.
Awesome.
And shout out Bella too.
Absolutely. Bella the rapper.
Yes, that's my girl.
Okay, now let me ask you this. I know today's Wednesday. Let's go back to Friday.
Right.
How was your weekend? Do you remember?
Oh my gosh. What was my weekend? Oh my gosh. What was my weekend? I was probably at home doing work for one of my classes because I'm in college.
Oh, okay.
So I was probably, this last weekend was stressful for sure. I was like in the corner just doing work the whole weekend. It was miserable.
Okay, and like, what are you majoring in right now?
I major in music commercial.
Okay. So where do you want to see yourself 10 years from now, if not 5 years from now?
10 years from now.
Where do you want to be at 10 years from now?
At the top, without a doubt. I just want to be doing anything that involves music.
Yes.
So even though I'm an artist, it's like I just want to be in the music industry, doing anything that I can possibly do. Because I also feel like when you just label yourself as an artist, it's like, I don't know, you're kind of like just placing yourself in like one category or something like that. I want to be doing all different kinds of stuff. I just want to be doing everything that has to involve music.
Okay, yeah. Anything that if you will encompasses music, for an example, you just don't want to say I just want to be a rapper.
Right.
You want to do so many other things.
Right.
Possibly acting.
Yes, I would love. That's so crazy that you said that. I've been thinking lately too. Like it would be so cool to like be in a movie or something. I always imagine myself in like hood movies, but I'm with whatever type of movies, honestly. So, but that's funny that you mentioned that because I would be down for acting.
Okay. Now, speaking of movies, what type of movies do you like watching?
Oh my gosh, I love hood movies.
You like hood movies?
Yeah, I love hood movies.
Give us a couple of hood movies.
Okay, let's see.
Top five hood movies.
Dang. Okay. I don't want to sound cliche and say like Boys in the Hood. That's everybody's favorite.
It's all good.
I do like Boys in the Hood. I like The Wood. I like Blood In, Blood Out. That's a good movie.
Okay.
I like New Jack City.
Mm-hmm.
I like. Why is it so hard to think about what it is? That's my favorite movie.
What about like Menace to Society?
Oh yeah, I love Menace to Society. That's a good sad ending though.
Yeah. What about like the Straight Outta Compton movie?
You know what's crazy? I never finished that movie. I like got halfway through it and never finished it.
You were like,
yeah. It's not that it was even boring. It's just that I had started like actually with my mom and my little sister and we're like, okay, we'll finish it tomorrow. Never finished it.
Okay.
But
okay. What about Get Rich, Die Trying?
Get Rich, Die Trying.
With the 50 Cent movie. Okay, what about 8 Mile?
I've seen 8 Mile it's a good movie though. Every time the rap battle part comes on, I recite it word for word for sure. It's a good movie, but I've seen it a lot.
Okay, Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow. I seen it, but I haven't like it was on, but I never like really paid attention to it.
Okay.
And I like Baby Boy too. Now that we're talking about him,
Baby Boy.
That's a good movie.
You know the only thing I remember Hustle and Flow, whoop that trick. Okay, that one. Okay, let's get another one. What about Notorious?
That's a good movie. And I think that the guy that they got to play like Biggie Smalls, I think he did a really good job.
He did a good job.
Cause oh my gosh, the guy that they got to play Tupac in his movie, no, I'm so sorry. Good lookalike though, really good lookalike, but I just couldn't stand the acting. Like,
yeah. That what was that? Was that All Eyes on Me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, quick story about that. Okay, me and my son are working out right here in 24-hour Fitness in the city of Carson.
Right.
This was around the time that they're filming the movie, and I didn't know that they were filming this movie. Okay.
Oh, like over there?
No, the Tupac movie. I didn't know that it was in production at the time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm working out, and it's my son's turn, and I usually count while he does his reps.
Right.
And I turn around, and I look at this guy like this, and I look twice, and he smiles at me, and he goes, here's what he said. He goes, it's me. And I'm like, who in the hell is this dude? And I said, bro, you like, he goes, Pac? And I said, yeah. So now my trainer, my boy Keith, he said, yeah, you don't know who he is? And I was like, nah. He said, his father's my boy, and this is his son. They got him for the Tupac movie.
Oh, so that was the guy who played
Yeah,
it?
that was the guy. So we started talking because my boy told him that I had met Tupac in 1992 when he was about 19 years old. He had just finished doing Juice, the movie.
I love Juice too.
Yeah.
I always think of stuff late, but I love Juice. That's a good movie.
Yeah,
that's
so
a really good movie.
I asked him, like, are you done with this Tupac movie? And he goes, oh, we just came back from Vegas. We finished doing the scene where Pac got killed. Okay. So I asked him, how's it coming along? He goes, it's coming out good. He goes, just kind of a small budget film. Now, keep in mind, he had told me that time, and I kind of understand why people feel the way they do about that movie.
Right.
Because it was meant for TV. From what he said, it was meant for TV.
Oh.
So it looks like some Hallmark movie, to be honest.
Because I was watching, I was like, what is this? Like,
yes.
I can't.
So and then, like months later, I see him again. And I said, hey, man, how's that movie coming along? Oh, yeah, a big studio picked it up. And so I said, because he told me they had a small budget, are you guys going to go back and... He goes, no, they're just going to release it. So I didn't even bother watching it. I rented it because we still had an old video store out here. I rented it. I maybe got halfway through and I was like...
It's just not.
It's not there.
It's not. It's just not. And because I'm a very big fan of like Tupac, like a very, very big fan. He's very influential on my music and how I rap, one of the artists. And so, you know, people would think like, oh, Nu's going to be so excited. She's going to be the first person in the movie theaters to go see that movie. And I was just like, no. Because every time that somebody has tried to like mimic or recreate a look from Tupac, it just fails miserably.
Yes,
have you seen T.I. do it?
He did it?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. It wasn't.
No. Was that the one where he was wearing that one thing?
And his pants were super tight.
Oh, yeah. He looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, T.I. You look like an idiot, bro.
It wasn't a good
Yeah. You know, there's only one Tupac. Okay, there's only one Pac, okay?
Exactly.
And here's my thing. They should have only have been one Pac movie.
Yeah.
You know, and...
It should have been good.
It should have been good. It should have been a classic.
Yeah, and it was just so disappointing. I was like, come on, this can't be it. This can't.
Okay. Let me name another. Let me see for hood movies.
South Central.
You know what? I thought that one was kind of. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I did a song for that movie.
You did?
Yeah, I have the CD and everything. I'll show you.
That's great.
Okay, I went to the Magic Johnson Theater, and for the premiere, the directors and the writers were white and Japanese. So before I saw the movie, I'm thinking, what the hell do they know about South Central?
For real?
Yes.
They must have did their research or something.
You know, I just thought it was cool. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
You know, but I'll tell you one thing that I did appreciate when they told everybody to stand up and give an applause because Muhammad Ali was in the building. So I'm looking like this. When the hell is it? And he was right in back of me.
What? Wow.
Muhammad Ali was right there, so I had a pleasure of meeting that guy.
That's crazy. That's a big.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome, and you yourself are going to meet people like that, legends. You know,
I better.
Who are some of the people that you would like to meet, whether they're rappers or actors or athletes?
Okay, I would love to meet Kendrick Lamar. Like I love Kendrick Lamar so much. I would love to meet him. They have to be alive, huh?
No. Well, we'll get to that after.
Okay, that's true. Kendrick Lamar. I would love to meet Snoop Dogg. I would love to meet... I think it would be really cool to meet Queen Latifah. At some point, I think it would be cool to meet Lil' Kim. I think it would be cool to meet... I think it would be really cool to meet Kanye West. It's an interesting...
Him and his crazy ass?
Yeah. He's an interesting individual. So
he is an interesting individual, huh?
Yes.
you know. Now let me ask you this: do you keep up with the soap opera lifestyle of Kanye West that's on social media?
No, I just get little glimpses of it. But honestly, I'm not like on the edge of my chair. Like, let me see what Kanye just said now.
Okay.
But I have been seeing like some stuff of him just kind of walking out.
There's times that he totally looks sane.
Yes.
And then there's times that like, this fool done lost it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just getting worse right now too. Like he's just on an all-time low.
I wish the guy the best, but sometimes like, dude, who are you?
For real.
You know.
But have you heard that new song that he put out with The Game?
No, I have not.
It goes so hard. They sampled this one, and I love when like songs are sampled, and I know immediately. I'm like, that's a sample right there. But I can't think of the name of the song right now. There's no way. But
so it's a new one out.
Yeah, and it's with The Game. It's really good. They actually sampled two different songs. They sampled the Eazy-E song.
Oh, that's right. He was once
from the yes,
yeah,
easy.
you're right.
And then they sampled this old school song, but I don't know the name. They just took the beat though. But
No, I know what you're talking about because Game was playing it on his social media.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
I can't even explain, but
I'm trying to remember. I think it was like an oldie, like
it's like real old, like.
Yeah.
But I can't. I'd have to ask my dad or something.
Okay, what about Kanye's last album? Did you like it? That Donda song, that Donda album?
I didn't really get into it that much. I like Kanye West, like as a person. Like I don't know. Like I just want to meet him as a person, and I listen to more of his older stuff.
Okay, like Gold Digger.
Yeah, I'm not really like yeah.
That song's knocking.
I used to really like Jesus Walks Too. That was a good song.
Good song.
Very good song.
That one, and what was the other one? Through the Fire. It was that.
I know what you're talking about.
I know, but I'm trying to remember the name of the lady who sang it. She also sings "Tell Me Something Good." Anyways, it'll come to me.
Oh no, okay. I know what you're talking. I'll just be bad with names sometimes, but I know what you're talking about.
Right, sampled her. She also did. What was the name of that song that she did? "I Feel for You." What was it? Remember Chaka Khan? Let me rock, Chaka Khan.
I know what you're talking about.
Her. I'm trying to remember. It won't come. But anyways.
I suck with names.
Okay, so give me a couple of more. Give me two more artists that you would like to meet, or athletes or actors.
Actors. I think it would be cool to meet. Who do I want to meet for real?
Now you did say Little Kim.
Yeah, it would be cool to meet Lil' Kim for sure.
You don't think it'll be weird to like look at her and then check out her face and like, what did you do? Like,
That's horrible. That's so horrible. I mean,
it is. But I'm a big Little Kim fan. It's just like, okay, when she was with Biggie in the very beginning, it was all fucking dope. And then one day, she came looking like the bride of Chucky. You know, I just didn't get it. Like,
I think I read or watched a video or something, or heard from probably my little sister, but about why she got so much plastic surgery. I think because she didn't feel like pretty or something, but she was so pretty to me back in the day. I thought she was so pretty.
I thought she was better looking then than she is now.
Understandable.
But that's just my opinion. So, okay. One last hood movie.
Okay. I know these things. Why am I acting like this? I really like. Have you? Oh my gosh! And I just like recently watched a movie. Have you ever heard of this movie called Hot Boys? It's like by Master P.
Sounds very familiar. I don't think I've seen it.
It's low budget for sure, but it's a good movie though. Like the concept is good. The acting is the acting, but the movie and the concept is pretty cool. I would say. Oh, and I like the movie Colors too.
Of course.
Yes.
See, now people are probably tripping out right now that you're so young and it's saying blood in, blood out, Colors, and Boys in the Hood. Like, you must have been raised well. That's
yeah,
probably what it is.
most definitely.
Okay, that's dope. Okay, now you come from a big family. You got a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters.
No, actually, I don't. I just have one younger sister and one younger brother.
Okay, so you're the oldest.
But I do come from a big family, though. Just as far as, like, you know, my little circle, I just have two younger siblings. I'm the oldest.
Okay, now here's an interesting question, because this would have helped me a lot. Growing up with your mother and your father, what type of music did your mother and your father play you as a young girl growing up at home?
Yes, time to get into this. So, honestly, it varies. It's crazy. Do you want to know artists or just, like, the type of genre? Or
either or.
Okay, so, you know, it'll range from, like Run DMC to, like, Eric B. and Rakim to DMX to, who else? Bone Thugs, who else? The Temptations, Stevie Wonder. So many people. Who else? Like Juvenile.
Okay.
Love Juvenile. CeeLo used to be in this group. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Goody Mob?
Yeah. Goody Mob. Boys to Men, New Edition. What's that other group called? Not Boys to Men, New Edition. There's
BBD.
What'd you say?
BBD. Remember when they broke away from New Edition? They were BBD. There were three guys. from New Edition. They had a song called Poison.
Oh yeah. And then there's another group. There's New Edition. There's Boys to Men. Did I say Boys to Men?
Yes.
Okay, I did. I'm racking my brain to think of somebody else. Oh, I like Jodeci.
Yes.
I like Lil Kim.
There was Mint Condition.
Oh yeah, I love Mint Condition. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love Mint Condition so much. My dad, he would play like some alternative music, and so would my mom. And at one point in my life, I listened to a lot. Like I got into it. This is not so much when I was younger, but like I would listen to like Proper Dose and Lighter Shade of Brown.
See, now that just tripped me out.
Yeah, it usually does trip people out.
Okay, but you know what that shows? That you are open to all different types of not only genres but different styles of rap.
Oh yeah, for sure. All types of music, all types of rap. I don't know. I just love music. Like
yeah. Okay. Now, speaking of different genres or different type of rap, are you a fan of East Coast hip hop?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me possibly, if you have top 5 rappers or groups from the East Coast?
Here's where I mess up.
I could probably mention maybe Biggie.
Yeah, see, Biggie was in my head, but then I'm like, who exactly is everybody from the West Coast? I swear I'm not dumb. Okay. But I don't exactly like know who's from where, kind of.
All right, let me throw some names out there, and then maybe you can agree.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you like, yeah, him,
okay.
them.
Let's just say, okay, Biggie.
Yes.
Let's just say Wu-Tang.
Yes.
You mentioned Run DMC.
Yes.
You mentioned Eric B. and Rakim.
I love Eric. My dad, oh my gosh. So me and my sister like would run track back in like the 6th grade or whatever. And my dad's thing every single morning to like get us hyped. He's like, yeah, I'm going to blast Eric B. and Rakim in the car every morning. And that was just our thing to get us hyped, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't my choice. It was his choice. But over time it worked. I'm like, get me pretty hype. I ain't gonna lie. So
okay.
Yeah, that was a thing.
What about like Mobb Deep?
Oh yeah, I love Mobb Deep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Now West Coast. Can you give me your top 5 West Coast artists, if you have any?
Okay. All right. So I know Tupac. Right.
Okay.
West Coast. All right. You probably just gonna have to throw the names out at me again, because I want to say the wrong thing. I don't know.
Okay.
I get in my head a lot.
Okay, I'll give you some popular ones. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
What about like Too Short?
For sure.
E40.
For sure.
DJ Quick.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually got on a DJ Quick beat.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. I redid Pitching on a Party. And then I had this other girl named Kalila Moore hop on it. She's another artist. So she's dope. But yeah, I had redid that beat.
Okay.
And I was like, maybe DJ Quick will see. He didn't see, but it's okay.
What about Game?
The Game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love The Game. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you mentioned Kendrick Lamar.
I love Kendrick Lamar.
So that's probably your top one. Would you
yes.
say?
He's just like, every time I listen to his music, all his albums, I just think like, I want to be like that one day. Like my own version, of course. Like I don't want to be exactly like him, but like I just want to be like that lyrically talented.
Yeah.
Because he's just crazy. He's just something else.
Yeah. You know, now let me ask you this, because you know a lot of you mentioned you don't want to be exactly like him. Do you ever hear rappers out there that kind of took his style? And let me tell you why I bring that up. It's because there's guys that have shot me their music. Tell me, what do you think? And I'll be honest with you, I hear a Kendrick impersonation.
Really? I feel like I've never like heard anybody sound like Kendrick. I don't know if it's because he's just that good, but I feel like I feel like personally I've never heard anybody who sounds like him. But there has been a lot of other people out there, more like newer school, who I hear everybody just try and do the same thing. So,
okay, talk a little bit about that. When you say everybody trying to do the same thing, like what do you mean by that? You know, give me your definition of what you mean by the same thing.
Everybody just tries to get on the same beats. They try to say they say the same thing like over and over again, and like with me, when I make music, when I rap, I always try and come different. I always try and say something different. Like, if I'm writing and I'm like, oh, I already said this, I already repeated that. No, I got to scratch it because just repeating, it just gets old, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody raps about the same stuff.
Let me ask you this, because I asked a comedian this, because my dad raised me on black and white comedy movies, okay, before they were color.
Right.
You know? And I used to always laugh at these movies. So one day, you know, he told me, people can be funny without ever having to curse.
That's true.
And I thought about that, and I was like, wow. So then I try to imagine this classic movie, Friday. Would it still have been funny if they would not have cursed?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, possibly. Now you look at movies like, you seen that movie Superbad?
Yeah.
With Jonah Hill.
Yeah, I have.
They said that movie like broke the record for saying the F word. So then I wonder, if you take that out, would it have still been funny?
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Okay, so now let me ask you, pertaining to music, do you think that all good rap has to have curse words in it?
Absolutely not. If anything, I feel like when people make music, if they're able to do that without cursing, that just shows like their true talent and like real like ability. I feel like that's why sometimes I'd be like, dang, like I could just easily not curse in this song, but I just like cursing, you know? I ain't gonna lie.
No, you know, and that's cool. That's cool.
Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, Nana.
Like I recorded artists that F word, F this, you SOB, and I'm like, damn, dude, like
honestly, like sometimes I'll be thinking to myself, like, dang, did I like curse too much in this song? And I'll show people and be like, you ain't curse enough. I'm like, what? Like, I feel like I'm talking like a sailor. Come on now. But no, I definitely do not think that it takes, you know, for somebody to curse in a song for it to be good. And honestly, when I think about it, like, because there's been times where people will be like, so if you ever get on the radio one day, like, you know, you got to write like clean versions and all that. And then I'm like, yeah, that's true. I do have to. And I'll be going over in my head. I'm like, I can easily replace these words. Like, it's so simple. I'm like, why did I even curse in the first place? Like, I didn't even like really need it there when I'm going over my head.
Right.
And I'm like, that word can easily be replaced.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. If you could work with any artist right now, let's just say 3 artists, whether they're alive or deceased. Okay?
Oh no, this is gonna be
who would they be?
Okay. This is gonna be so hard. So Pac for sure. Like, I'll bet. Kendrick Lamar and that's so hard. Honestly, if he was still alive, I would want to work with Draco. Do you know who Draco is?
Of course, of course. Rest in peace. He's the one that, as a matter of fact, he just recently passed away, correct?
Yeah, back in like December.
That's so damn sad.
It's so sad. Like it's
Isn't hip hop supposed to be fun?
Yeah, but it's not. It is.
It is, but it shouldn't have to lead to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just sad that the music industry has to be that way.
Yeah.
Because talent just goes to waste.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We're going to come right back, and I got some more questions for you. And we're going to talk about your music. What can people expect from you 2022? Have you going to perform anytime soon? Who have you been working with, etc.
Got you.
So we'll be back.
All
okay,
right.
everybody. Once again, call somebody, text somebody. You guys know the rest. And Old School New
yes, sir.
is in the motherfucking building. So we'll be back, y'all.
Building.
What's up with it, dog? It's West Coast Gilly on Roadium Radio with the legend Tony A. the Wizard on Tony Vision. You know what it is, West Coast to the fullest. Believe that.
What's up, everybody? This is Stefan Ori. You're listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Doughboy Tony. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with West Coast legend Tony A. the Wizard.
What up? It's your boy Lottie the G, straight out of Santa Ana, CA, and we're right here live in the mix with the West Coast legend Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio, Tony Vision on YouTube.
Yo, what's up, world? This is Cool 187, above the law in the building. And you tuned in to Roadium Radio with my man Tony A. the Wizard. Blah!
What's up? This is Darren Vegas. You're on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Real West Coast hip hop history right here.
Yo, what up? Sleepy Malo in the house here at the Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard, giving us our voice back. One of the realest motherfuckers I know.
What's up, homie? Show me Frankie Quinones, a.k.a. Creeper from Cholo Fi, and you're listening to Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. That's what's up right there.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Cujo the Savage. I'm right here with Tony A. the Wizard, Roadium Radio. Everybody stay tuned, man. It's a motherfucking hit.
Yo, shout out to Roadium Radio, Tony A. the Wizard, your boy Pablo Nunez right here in the studio. Be about it, people.
¿Qué onda, muchacho? Ahí viene este miro. King with the Blaxican and Negrito de los Angelitos, and you're checking out that Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
¿Qué hubo, Raza? This is Wicked from the Brown Side here on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. You know.
What up? It's your homeboy Infinite TGM, chilling with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you guys go check that out.
What's good? It's your boy Spanky Local, and you tuning in to Roadium Radio with that motherfucking legend, Mr. Tony A. You know what time it is, West.
Hey, what up? This is Rebello the Dawn.
And this is Dominator.
And we came straight from the 805 ready to slap that motherfucking meat on your grill, bitch.
Roadium Radio, Central Coast Click.
What up?
What up with it? This your boy OG Magoo, Los Angeles airbrush artist. Big chilling on site with the homie Tony the Wizard on Roadium Radio. All gas, no brakes. Let's get it.
Man, you now listening to LA Icon, man. Right here live with Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard on Roadium Radio. What's up? This is A.DA, the Spanish Fly, with that reintroduction right here on Roadium Radio with my boy, the Wizard, Tony A.
Yeah, what up? It's Spanish Fly MC, Big MOC, Mr. Mos MC, on the Roadium Radio Show, baby, with Tony A, the Grand Wizard. Let's go.
Johnny D from Spanish Fly on Roadium Radio. Your one and only Theo with the giant Cheeto.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Trish Toledo, and I'm over here with Tony A. at Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 p.m.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Blanca. Bobby D presents Uncle Snoop's Army. Chilling right here at Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you tune in Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. on YouTube.
What up, West Coast and all hip-hop fans? This is your girl, Violet Brown, and I'm here with Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, this is Daniel Jones, the D to the motherfucking G Media Clips. Here with your boy, Tony A. the Wizard on the Roadium Radio Show.
Check 1 2 1 2. This is Roger Live, and you are in tune to the sounds of Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio, West Coast.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 233. And we're not going to bullshit anymore. We're going to go ahead and jump right back into it with...
You got this.
Oldskoolnu New.
Yes, sir.
That's a tongue twister for me. It's like, I keep wanting to say new school.
There's people that call me that. I can't think of it, but people call me like, they mix my name up all types of ways.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of nicknames, honestly.
Okay, tell us the story, how that name came about.
So, okay, when I was like, ever since I was like a baby, all my family, my mom, my dad, my parents, everybody would call me Nunu.
Oh, okay.
Growing up. And so when I got older, I was like, I hate that nickname. Oh my gosh. And then back in like college, high school or something, people used to call my dad like old school, and he has it like tatted on his shoulder. It's so cool. It's like in old English and everything. But they used to call him old school or whatever. And so my parents, like, you know, they raised me, like, their music choice, what they raised me on was like very like, it was influenced by a lot of old school stuff. So when I was old enough to kind of start figuring out what kind of music I like and what I'm going to listen to all on my own, I figured that it was going to be revolving mainly around like old school music. And so when I decided I was going to start rapping and all that, I was like, what's a good name? I was like, people call me New, like short, like they found a way to make a nickname out of another nickname, call me New instead of Nunu. So I'll be like, what should be my name? Like, I love old school stuff. Yeah, my nickname's New. Oldskoolnu, that would be cool. And then over time when I started rapping, I was like, wait, that's crazy, because I wouldn't place myself in the category of just specifically old school and just that style mainly, but I also take on the new school style too, I would say. So it's like my name is like a play on words. Like I'm old school and I'm new school and I'm Oldskoolnu.
yeah, there it is there. Before that, did you have another name you used to go under? Like as far as the rap name?
No, I didn't. That's been it for the longest, since I ever even thought about rapping. Yeah.
Okay, and about how old were you when you started rapping?
So actually, I've always liked to write since I was like very young, since like the 5th grade. I would just like to write stories, just write about my life, my day, whatever it was. And then over time I was like, it'll be so cool if I like wrote like poetry or something. This was more towards like middle school and stuff. And then I was like, what if I was a rapper? And I was like, nah. And I was like, let me just try. I was like, I'm ass, no. And then freshman year came around of like high school, and I was like, I'm gonna try and rap again. I'm gonna just try and write something. Like, I don't know, I think it would be cool. And so freshman year was like when I wrote my first like ever little free, because actually how I started off was I would do like little freestyle videos in like my parents' room. Like I'll like just set up the phone somewhere randomly and just record little freestyle videos for like Instagram and just post them there. Sometimes YouTube too, because people are like, post it on YouTube. And I'm like, I guess. So I pretty much started off with just like posting little like short videos, like little rap videos on Instagram mainly.
Okay. And what was the response that you were getting from those freestyle videos?
So when, oh my gosh, I was so nervous too when I first posted, like, because the first one I posted was like a car freestyle, and I remember just like being on my phone, looking at it, uploading, like, I'm so nervous what people are gonna say. And then and then when it posted, I didn't get a whole lot of feedback, but it was pretty good for the first time. And I remember like going to school, people are like, hey, I seen your rapping video, like, it's pretty cool, like, you hard. I was like, really? What? Stop, no way. And so, I don't know, just after that, like, I just always thought, like, yeah, like, this is definitely what I want to do, and I stuck to it. And over time, I realized, too, like, because people started knowing me for that, mainly around, like, you know, my little city or whatever. It's small, and people at school would be like, hey, rap something from you real quick, spit a freestyle new. And that's when I was like more shy, and I'll be like, okay, like, or I wouldn't do it or something.
Right.
So over time, I just kept getting like more and more and more good and positive feedback, and like getting noticed by people and recognized. And I was just like, wow, this is cool. Like, wait, I think I might actually be good, y'all. And so that's pretty much, yeah.
Okay, now say that, how would you say, okay, I'm stuck in between questions. Do you remember the first time you actually recorded yourself, like we're gonna release this song, or we're gonna like, in other words, a full song, not just a freestyle. You rap over the beat, they play it back, you listen to it. Did you like what you heard?
Yes, but then when it comes to music, I'm like a perfectionist. Like it has to be right. It has to be perfect. Like I need to have it memorized before I go to the studio, so I'm not looking at a phone and I could just spit off tops, because that's how I feel like you get the best delivery and like the best results. So it's like when I heard it back for the first time, I was like, this is good. This is like my first song. I'm excited because I'm young, but then I'm like, oh, I could do better with this. I could do better with that. You know, it's all good. Like, it's my first song. It's my first time at the studio. Let me just take it or whatever and go. And so even though I would know I could do better, it's just the fact that I was shy. I would kind of just accept like, oh, okay.
Right. Well, sometimes it's worse. I mean, it's worth being your own worst critic, because you're striving to be perfect at your craft, at what you do.
People tell me that all the time too, and they're like, you can't like obsess over it, and I'm like, why not? I want it to be perfect.
It's just something that's in us already.
Right, exactly. Especially if you're passionate about it.
Absolutely.
Because there's some people who are like, yeah, like I just wrote this right now, I'm about to just spit. And I mean, if it's good, then it's good. There's no taking away from that. But some people will be like, yeah, I just wrote this shit in like 5 seconds, ready to go. I get on the mic and it's ass. I'm like, what is that? Like, what is that? You know?
Yes, I know. I recorded dudes I was doing the beat, they were knocked out, they were high as hell and drunk. And I'm like, hey, bro, you got to do lyrics. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. They go out there, it sounds like crap. And
like, why are you here for?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, are you cool with this? It's good. It's good enough for me. I don't record like this, dude. Come back tomorrow. No, that's good enough.
Oh, like I hate that too. I'm like, that's it's not good enough though. That's the thing. And sometimes, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll do a track, even if it sounds like perfect at the studio, and listen back a million times to myself, like, oh no, like I could have said this different.
Right.
But I'm trying to break out of that because it's probably not healthy.
Yeah. So. Okay, now. You decided to take it serious. What was your first step? Is contacting a producer? How would you get in your beats?
So when I had first, because my first song was called like Checking Up, and it was on that One More Chance beat by Biggie Smalls.
Yes.
And so after that, I was like, I'll just keep finding like beats off of YouTube. Like this was like when I was a junior in high school.
Okay.
And I was like oblivious. Like I didn't know all the rules to like the industry and how you need to have your own beats and how, you know, you need to have certain leasing on it and pay for it and how all that goes down, splits, all that. I didn't know any of that stuff at the time. So at that time, I was kind of just hopping on used beats, getting on YouTube beats pretty much. I didn't even have like my own, I didn't get my own beat really until I would say like after high school was over. So like 2020 probably.
Okay.
2021 almost, yeah.
Okay, and it's just a producer you knew that you started getting beats from, or?
Yeah, okay, so this one beat I found off of this one I did find off of YouTube, but I got in contact with the guy who made the beat, and I did all the like legal stuff that comes with buying it or leasing it and all that. And so that was like my first like original song almost.
Okay.
And then after that, I kind of started, over time I had gained a lot of followers. And so a lot of producers were like following
Contacting
me. Right, exactly. And basically they'll be like, oh, shoot me your number, like let's work, like I'll send you some beats and stuff like that. And it'll basically be like beat makers from like Instagram, my bad.
Okay. And like you released that one Biggie beat that you told me about. Okay?
Yes.
What was the response that you got from that?
It was really good.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of like, not only did a lot of younger people like it and people that support me, random people wherever you are, but older people too. Like I had people coming back like, oh my gosh, like I showed this song to my mom, I showed this song to my dad or my grandma, and they loved it. They're like, oh my gosh, she's hard, this is a song from the 90s. And I was like, wow, that's like so cool. So it was really cool. Okay, so now 2022, what can people expect from
Oldskoolnu? Like, what are you working on now? Do you plan to drop single, an EP, an album? You know, what can people expect from you this year?
I feel like people can expect definitely more singles.
Okay.
This year, I'm trying to break out of the habit of doing like freestyle videos so much. I'm still gonna do them, but not as much because I need to work on putting real music out. But I do gain and get a lot of attention from freestyle videos because it's easier to share. People are lazy. They don't want to click a link. They don't want to go look a song up or whatever. So I'm like, all right, let me just post this freestyle video. And those usually like go crazy. So as good as that is, I kind of want to break away from it and work on real music and drop more singles right now and maybe wait until I gain more and grow more from singles before I, start working on an EP or album, because it's like, what if it doesn't do well and I put all that work? It's a lot of work and money. So
it's a lot of work and money, and I'm glad you're saying that.
Right. Yeah. And I want to be smart about it. So, but I have gone back and forth, like, I'm gonna drop an EP, and then something happens and I'm like, it's just not time. It's just not meant right now for me to drop that. But definitely a lot more singles. I'm really excited for this year because I just have a good feeling. Like, I don't know what it's gonna bring or if it's gonna be my time, but I'm praying.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you're very, very positive about it.
Yes.
And you should be, because the energy that you put into it is what you're going to get back.
Good. I really hope so.
Earlier, you had mentioned being passionate about what you do.
Yes.
And I think that's very, very important. I always tell people, you know what? Follow your passion, not a paycheck.
Yeah.
Because if you release good music, I'm telling you this from experience. If I've never been there, I can't tell you. If you release good music, money will come knocking.
You want to know what's crazy? When I first started doing music, even now, I never even really thought or cared about money. Like, I never really thought about it. I was like, this is just what I love to do. But when you are good to other people and other people are letting you know that, they're also going to be like, there's a business side to this, and it's not as fun. It's not.
Yeah.
And that's when I have a homie, his name is Vince. Shout out Vince. I had went over to his house because, also shout out Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. Shout him out. He introduced me to Vince, and he was getting beats together for me and everything. And I just remember that day he was just giving me the rundown. He was like, I don't know everything, but he was just telling me all these different things about the music industry that I didn't even know. And I'm like, that's crazy. I never even thought about that. But honestly, I never really cared about money when it came to music in the beginning, and I don't do it for the money. I mean, it's nice. Of course, it would be nice, but I feel like when you do that, it starts to become like a job, like a chore, and it's just not a good feeling. And there'll be times periods where I'll go through where I'll be so stressed out about music. I'm like, I don't even think I'm gonna make it. What am I gonna do? Mom's stressing her out. she's like, look, just do it for the reason that you did it in the beginning, from the start. Do you only want to do this because of the money? And I'm like, no. She's like, okay, so just make music. Just put music out. Make it for yourself, if not anybody else. And I'm like, that's so true. So that helps to keep me grounded sometimes, because sometimes I get in my head and I'm like, what am I gonna do? What if I don't make it? And
you can overthink, right?
Right. And it's not about that at the end of the day. When it's your dream and it's your passion.
I've gotten paid and I lived off of music because I didn't chase money.
That's so great. That's how I'm trying to be.
A lot of people have told me, man, I just finished a song yesterday. I got to put it out tomorrow. Wait.
Oh, that's me. I feel like I'm ready today. I'm ready. I'm ready now. I just recorded. I want to drop it now. And I'm like, girl, that's not how it works. But I'm better with that now, though, because I like for my stuff to be good. Mm-hmm. So I'm patient. I don't want to just put anything out there. And then, also cover art matters. That matters too. If you just throw anything together just because you're so eager to get the song out.
Everything matters.
Right. Everything matters, revolving around that. So I'm like, let me just be patient until I can get it how I want.
Right.
Because
who are some of the, possibly, let's just say, hypothetically, you drop 5 or 6 singles throughout 2022, okay? Have you thought about, or any of the artists that you would like to collab with on some of your songs?
They don't have to be big, do they?
No, just possibly people that I've been thinking about that are reachable. Is there anybody out there?
Wait, me or you?
No, for yourself.
Oh, for me. Okay. Yes. So I definitely off top, I have to get a song in with Bella. Like we did our freestyle video last year. It'll be a year pretty soon, which is so crazy to me how we still don't got a song. But that's our fault. So definitely Bella. There's this girl, I had mentioned her earlier. I had her on my Pitch In remix, and her name is Kalila Moore. Shout out Kalila Moore. I love her. There's this artist named Eli. There's this artist named I Hate You, Alex.
I Hate You, Alex?
Yes. He's so talented. He's so talented.
I'm just tripping on the name, that's all.
It's cool to me. I like it. But his name is I Hate You, Alex. Him, there's so many. I'm like thinking about and that's all I could think of for like right now. But I know it's gonna come to me. So if you hear like a random outburst, like so and so.
Expecting that. Visuals. Can they expect videos to these songs?
Yes. A matter of fact, I was supposed to have a video shoot on Friday, but it didn't work out for some reasons. But that doesn't mean, it's completely canceled. We're gonna try and like
reschedule it, maybe.
Yeah, find another day for it or something like that. So, but yes, you could be expecting visuals for days. I have so many ideas in my head that I can't wait to make come to life. So I'm excited.
That's a good thing what you just said, that you have so many ideas that you cannot wait for them to come to life. Those are the passions that you need to pursue, simply because I had never directed a documentary, and I did my own. It's a 3-hour documentary.
That's dope.
And I've had dudes good friends of mine that work for Dre. They do a lot of his filming. And I pitched it to them first. All I wanted, it wasn't their help, but just their opinion. Because I don't like to go to a lot of these guys and say, can you help me? Can you take me to Netflix? And if it's in their heart to do it, then they'll do it. But I just want your opinion. And they all said this is not your first documentary, is it? And I go, yeah, it is. He goes, there's no way. There's no way. He goes, it's that good.
Wow, that's crazy.
Now, I was supposed to enter it into some film festivals, but COVID hit, so everything got canceled. Everything. But he said you had 80% chance of winning everything you entered.
Wow.
Okay. Now, but keep in mind what you just said. You know what? All your ideas, you want them to come to fruition. Please incorporate that. Even if one day you write out the idea of your video, or you want to direct it, what's in here, you want it on the big screen.
For sure.
When I did a documentary, I started selling records when I was 11 years old, so I incorporated everything that I had here on the screen. And then when you sit back and see it, you're like, wow, what I saw here is now there.
Oh, that's so crazy I have something to say about that. but real quick though, about the artist, so it just came to my mind. I don't even know how I didn't think about this first. My label, you interviewed Chuco Z before.
Yeah.
I'm in that label. He had mentioned me. You interview a lot of people, so I wouldn't expect for you to remember, but I'm in his label. All those artists, definitely looking forward to working with them in the future. And shout out my label. You already know the deal.
Go.
So,
that's right.
But, okay, so about what you said, I have a song called Milk and Honey. And that, like, every time I think back to that, like, no matter how many views I have on that, big, small, whatever, I'm just so proud of that, because I just remember just sitting in my, like, living room, just writing that song out, looking for beats, should I just do a freestyle with this, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
All these ideas in my head. And like, it was just so cool to finalize it and bring it to life and see it all come to life. And of course, like with the work of other people, they helped me achieve that dream, whether it being the videographer, the who's the person that like writes out the stuff, and like the director?
Yeah, the director.
The director, my family, the person who made the beat, all that. It's just so crazy when I look back at it, and I'm like, this was like once a vision that I thought of. This was once just a little thought I was just thinking, in my living room one day with some headphones in, and I really just like brought it to life. And I'm just really proud of that. I'm really proud of that. And everything that I said in that song, it's just a representation of my life, why I make music, who I do it for. It's all in the video. So much like symbolism. So that's just one of my favorite songs. A lot of other people's favorite songs.
No, but I encourage you that eventually even start writing your own, if you will, your own story as far as your video concept. That's what I mean. Because you want people to like what you envisioned.
Yes.
And that's what's going to set you different. People can say, I like her. Maybe somebody hears your music and they say, I don't really like her music. Okay. But they see your video. They see your video, and now all of a sudden, wait a minute, I like what she's doing here. It's different. It's original. It's her concept. You could win a fan that way. Maybe they don't like your videos, but they like the way you came across podcasting. I like your personality.
That's cool. I never thought about that.
Okay, and here's another one. Maybe they didn't like your podcasting.
Wow.
Maybe they didn't like your music or your videos, but they see you perform, and that's how you win them over.
I'm like, would you like that?
There's many ways to win over a fan.
That's true. And my favorite thing ever is like to perform. I love performing. I think out of everything that I have to, because I really do like recording music. And I get so, like, I love like just watching the whole process of like my song get edited and, mixed and mastered and all that stuff. I'd be so excited, like, and happy. I'd be like, oh, that was dope as fuck. Like when the engineer will like cut something out or like drop something, reverse something, I'm like, that's it right there. So I think my like two favorite things is like recording music and like watching like the whole process come about. And then I love performing. Like that's like my favorite thing. I'm a little nervous, but like with performing, I don't know what it is. Like I'd be a beast. I'd be going crazy on stage.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you know what? Let me encourage you. Some people may not think so, but practice your performance.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Practice your performance. Many times there are artists that come across great, recording, and they sound nothing like their songs when they're up on stage because they get overly hyped, and I get it sometimes. The adrenaline's pumping, and they start yelling their song.
Oh, that's not it.
And it doesn't sound like them.
Right.
So that's why I say practice. One time I had to tell this one artist, I want you to, we were in the back. I go, I want you to rap your song to me. And he goes, why? I go, I just want you to, the way we did it in the studio. And he did it. And I go, exactly that way is the way I want to hear it when you go out there. I don't care if they yell. Do not raise your voice. Keep it exactly the way you're doing it. When he was signing autographs, everybody was telling him, man, you sound just like your record, man. You sound just like your record.
And that's always like really good because it's true. I will hear, but I never, like judge too much because I'm like, well, that makes sense. They live. But there has been a lot of stuff that I've heard live versus, on their real track. Mm-hmm. And I'd be disappointed. But but I'm understanding. It's not always easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. Okay, well, listen, we've come to the conclusion of our interview, but is there anything that I didn't ask you, anything you want to promote at this time? Anything you want to pretty much, like share, like, okay, guys, I'm dropping this on this day. Do you have anything set?
At the moment, I don't have anything set. No, I don't. But y'all can follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, your Instagram is up there. Make sure you guys give her a follow. And, be looking out for whatever's coming next. And you will post it as far as on your Instagram, where they can view it or when it's coming out?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Other than that, any shout-outs you want to give at this time?
Shout out my family. Shout out my little sister. Shout out the Moth. Shout out my label. Shout out my supporters. Shout out my haters. Shout out all my peoples. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
All good. Let me give my shout-outs. But first and foremost, honestly, I want to thank your mother for supporting you and bringing you here. And I think that's very, very important because that's the foundation of where everything's going to grow from. So, other than that, everybody, once again, I want to give a shout out to Noeazy. Once again, Coastline Music. If you guys want to get interviewed, hit him up on his Instagram. And let me give a shout out to my boy Alex Cervantes Enterprise, my son B. Scanlon for helping me promote this, Anthony the Hip Hop Jedi, and I also want to thank myself, Tomorrow Dining with the Wizard, And if you guys have not seen, once again, the verse for verse with Drea and D Duchess, make sure you guys go ahead and check that shit out. Other than that, once again, Oldskoolnu, much love, much respect, blessings. Have a long and prosperous life. And when you blow the hell up, make sure you guys come back and give me an interview.
But I'm looking forward to another interview with you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. And shout out Erica. And
Erica, B&B Entertainment.
I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. And we're out of here. See you guys tomorrow, Dining with the Wizard. And it's time for me to go have a drink.
You got it.